Right, we'll get that in. No, that pesky heart thing's still there.
Now it's gone now. I just got
Oh
rid
yeah.
of damn
Really
emoji.
I really would wish to get rid of that by default.
Yeah, I keep telling it, I have to go in and tell it to turn it off. Why doesn't it get the hint?
Yeah, does my head in.
Okay. Getting close, David. We're getting close.
Is that your TV I can hear?
Yeah.
Hey Lance, how are you?
Okay, just got to make you co-host. Yes. All right. Lance is here. How you doing, Lance? Let me go turn that TV down just a smidge. So, David, where's Laura today?
Um, in the bedroom, probably
Oh,
asleep.
sleeping?
Yeah.
Well, good for her. It's always good to catch up on a little bit of sleep because I know she like you do. Some nights you're up real late, and some nights it's early.
Yeah.
I find the older I get, David, the harder it is to sleep for any period of time. It's like every hour, 2 hours or so, I'm up and go to the little boy's room and come back again, and then if I can't go to sleep right away, turn the TV on, and then I wake up like an hour or two later, and the TV's on, and I go to the bathroom,
Yeah,
turn the
I'm that
TV
way.
off. Yeah. So I'm not getting very good sleep, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it.
Nope.
Today is Super Tuesday over here, David.
Yeah,
If you know that, a lot of the states are having elections. The So Lance checked in, and here comes Jonathan.
hey Jonathan. Hey Gitchy.
Gitchy's here. How goes it, Gitchy? I think she's got a few days off. She doesn't have to go back to work right away. At least that's what I took from her last couple of times she was on a chat. She talked about, no, she was home for a little bit.
Yeah, I think she is.
The they had a big explosion down north of Detroit, just about 30 miles south of me. A warehouse blew up, and they had a whole bunch of storage tanks of hydrogen gas, and it just one of the tanks blew. They all blew. I mean, hundreds of tanks. They all blew up. The fire's been going now for quite a while, but when it first blew, there was big, those great big tanks, the acetylene tanks. One of them blew the top right off, and it flew a half a mile down the road and killed a kid that was walking on the street.
Oh, poor kid.
Yep. Wrong place, wrong time,
Yeah. Hey, waypoint. We're not going to kidnap you, Gitchy. Don't tell people that. Till it happens. I mean, until after it's happened.
So did you say, David, that Gitchy's looking for a new house?
She said she was.
Good for her. I would imagine she wants to move someplace probably a little warmer.
Yeah, like next door to you.
Yeah,
In that garage that you're going to convert into a house.
in that garage. Well, I don't know about you, David, but the older I get, the more comfortable I am. I
Yeah,
I don't care if I ever hook up with anybody. You know what I mean?
yeah, I know what you mean.
The passion is gone in my life.
I think the thing is as well, when you've been on your own for such a long time, you probably
Yeah,
struggle if somebody was to try and move in.
yeah,
Where Paul struggled because he had a wife for so long.
yeah. The last wife I divorced in, I want to say 85, 84, 80, 84, 85. 1984, 85. So I've been alone like that ever since. Now I've got some good friends that are females, but there isn't that spark. I mean, we're good friends and I'd do anything for them, and they pretty much the same thing, but not no romance. Because they're past that stage too. What do you got there? Oh, now which one is that, David?
This was Lola. She died of cancer a few years back.
Oh, wow.
She was the cutest, cuddliest cockatiel you could possibly imagine until she had a shower. Just after a shower, she was a bitch.
She was pissed off, huh?
Yeah. But she didn't like other people. There was only me that could handle her.
Okay, so
I was a chosen one.
she was a one-person bird.
Yeah. But any bird we brought in, if we brought in a sick magpie, crow, starling, blue tit, or another cockatiel, or when we brought Sparky in, she'd always make sure they were looked after.
Good evening, Waypoint. Hi, welcome, welcome. And Mark's here. Mark White is here.
Yeah, hey, Mark.
The
It looks like she's trying to attack my avatar's head.
now what kind of a camera were you using? Was it a phone or what?
Yeah, that was just standard phone back in 2013.
Okay. So that was 11-year-old video.
Yeah. Came up in my Facebook memories yesterday, so I thought I'd download it. Yeah, you should have heard the hissing on that.
Yeah, get you're right. Animals are the best.
Yep. Sometimes I'd rather be with animals than humans. In a clean sense.
Well, they're pretty much what you see in an animal is what you get in an animal. They're not playing games or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They either like you or they don't like you.
Yep. I'm going to be back in 5, Paul.
Okay. All right, David.
Come on, people, get on this panel.
Gitchy's going to join me. Come on, Gitchy. Jonathan's just kicked back, probably. Taking life a little easy. I think just to break up the monogamy here a little bit, I think I'll show you if you guys would like. I can show you the ship that I did or this morning when I left. Here comes Jonathan.
Can you hear me, Paul?
Yep.
How you
How you
doing this
doing?
afternoon? I'm good. I'm good. And you?
We're here. I was just going to show the video that I did earlier this morning. I don't know if you were here or not. It's the Algo Canada's downbound.
Who ball?
It's a tanker, the Algo Canada.
Oh, okay.
And let me see if I can find the damn thing. Oh, there it is. I got to hit screen share.
I'll go Canada. HOS. You flying the HOS, Paul?
What's that?
You flying the HOS?
Answer what?
No, I said, was that the HOS you was flying?
Yeah, Air 2S. Yes, it was. I just love the Air 2S. The thing of it is you get comfortable with a drone, and unless you have to replace it, you want to stay with it because it responds the way you want it to respond, and there's no surprises.
Right, broken in.
Because now, like when I fly the night stuff and I use the Nano Plus, I'm just not that comfortable with it, you know?
Uh, Is the control similar to DJI Nano Plus?
Your volume is really low, Jonathan.
Okay. The controls for the Nano Plus, is it the same?
No, it's a different controller.
Different
And you have
configuration?
to, yeah, I have to use my cell phone with it, and I'm using a smart controller with this. And the controls don't respond the same. In other words, this one is that if I can just nudge it and you see how I pan. With the Nano Plus, if I give it a little bit of left stick, all of a sudden it will go that way. It does a little herky jerky. So what you have to do when you fly the Nano Plus, you have to anticipate. You give it a little left stick, and then you wait a microsecond, and it'll move that way.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I was like that.
So that was
Hey,
that.
what's up, y'all?
Hey,
Yo, what's good?
Joe, what's good?
Oh, nothing's good yet. We're still working on getting the cable installed.
They're still working on that?
We're at 6 hours.
Holy crap.
Wow.
He had to go in the attic and run all new cable because it's messed up. Nothing eating, just not working.
Gitchy,
It
you
was
would
a
be
productive
entertaining
day.
no matter what.
I got the dogs locked in the kitchen. They don't like it.
6 hours. Oh.
Yeah, but it's a productive day though because the guy came in, the rep come in, and I switched from T-Mobile to AT&T,
Mm.
and that little switch saved me $20 off the other bill, off the internet bill, and saved me $70 off of my T-Mobile bill. So I
Wow.
saved another $90. So I'm at about $240 in savings.
Well, sometimes you got to save the money, you know?
Yep.
Gitchy says
Well, I
hi
look
to
at
you.
it this way.
Gitchy
Hey, I'm
says
getting
hi
ready
to
to say
you,
hi.
Joe.
I'm going to say hi to AI.
Oh, you missed it. She was on the panel a little minute ago.
Yeah, right.
I
You got to hope.
had to try. Is she gonna surprise y'all one day?
One day she's going to do it. Yep. I'm
She's going to
Mhm.
knock
waiting
on my
for
door
that
one
day.
day. She's going to knock on my door one day and say, about time.
Yep. Gitchy's a wonderful person, but she just doesn't like the one-on-ones
Yep.
or one-on whatever. Which I don't get. If she's a flight attendant, she's dealing with the public all the time, you know?
You see what she said? She said, I will one day.
Yeah.
Promises, promises.
Right. Can I let you into something?
Okay, go ahead, David.
There is a slight. I hope Gitchy doesn't mind me saying this, but one of the reasons why she doesn't put herself out on the internet is because, as a flight attendant, yeah, she has a disagreement with someone, yeah, and they find her on social media and stuff like that. They could cause her some serious problems. So she
Yeah.
prefers to, for a job's sake, to, you know.
So it's a
stay
personal
aside.
security issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's great. Yeah, because
Well, the thing of it is, David, is what she could do if she would leave the camera off and just come in with voice. Nobody be able to track her.
That's true.
Oh, here we go. She
yeah,
says, I will one day. I said, so there is a hope. She goes, yes, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, one day she's going to knock on the door and she's going to say, have you been missold AI? And you're going to go, oh, not another sale call. Fuck off. Shut the door.
I'm going to say,
And then
no soliciting.
and then 10 minutes
No
later, you're
soliciting.
going to be like, darn it.
Well, no, what Joe will do is he'll see that she's there and he'll put his tinfoil hat on.
Yeah. It'd be like that episode of The Big Bang where Sheldon put out the contest and
Yeah.
the good looking girl showed up and he said, yeah, but you were late, and he'll close the door. She was 2 minutes late. That was funny.
What I'll say is, Gitchy's amazing. Glad I've met her. Hopefully going to meet her again soon. It's already planned.
Well, good.
Yep. AI or not, I mean, if she's AI, she's going to come in handy at the arcades.
Yeah.
Well, if she's AI, you need to take her to the casino, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I want.
But now,
We're going to the casino, baby.
when you all eventually get to meet her, you're all in for a surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
You ain't playing fair. I just went to your channel. You ain't got nothing on there.
Oh, she ain't gonna make it easy for you.
Where'd Justin go eat dinner?
I don't know. He said he was coming over. Dominic's going to be an hour late. I think Trevor's gone and put himself to bed.
Yeah, Justin probably in the kitchen.
He's making one of those gigantic burritos.
Yeah, I think he has to start dinner for when Sarah gets home.
Yeah, she usually this time of day is she leaves him the instructions of what to get ready.
Oh,
Here he comes now.
said his name too many times.
Justin.
Oof.
Get that food on.
Did you get your chores done, Justin?
Huh?
Hey, David said you were having to get the meal ready for dinner.
No, I was actually redoing the wiring in my computer.
Oh, you're wiring your computer again. Okay.
I've got to do that myself. Oh, I've got
I
so
pulled
many
so many. Well, I pulled all the fan cables, everything to the back of the PC, so you can't see them anymore. I put the controller back there because it's magnetic, so I put it right up down in there, up
Right.
against the side of the case.
Oh,
So
did
Justin,
when you put the
Right.
controller on, you didn't line it up with the M2 board, did you?
Why the hell would I do that?
Your controller you put at the back, in the back of your case, yeah?
Yeah, but it's at the bottom by the next to the power supply.
All right. Well, mine actually goes more or less level with the processor, but towards the cables.
Well, I had all this room up under the graphics card, and I had all the wires pulled out, and it was all plugged in. Just looked like shit because you could see everything. So I disconnected everything, pulled all the excess wires to the back, everything I didn't need.
Joe wanted to ask you something, Justin.
What?
so we're at 6 hours officially, still working on this cable.
On his new cable installation.
Hey, Corey. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
you-
pulling,
You still waiting on him?
Yeah, it's been 6
No,
hours.
he's here. He's been here 6 hours. And
What the fuck's-
he's got to run all new cable because it won't feed. It's not giving him any signals. So he had to rerun. And nothing's bitten anything. When they came in and put him in all these buildings, they're having trouble in all the buildings because the people that put him in didn't put him in right.
Not only that, but remember you had that leak a while back, Joe.
No, we had
When
the
is these-
leaks. That don't affect me,
How long
but it
before
was
you
a
think
rat
he's
up there
done?
got a hold of it.
There was a rat got home to him.
Well, he's almost finished with it. He's dropping the last piece of it. And he checked that it was feeding good, so
How long, much longer you think he's gonna be?
I'm thinking he probably gets off at like 5. Yeah.
That's like 50 minutes.
The other guy said, actually, that's about
38.
30 minutes. The other guy said
38.
he's probably making it a 1-day job because he should have had 2 people on it.
Oh, so he's working
Yes.
it by himself.
Yeah, he's got to go push this up, and climb the thing, put it through, pull it through, everything else. He's been in the attic and everything.
Yeah, you're supposed to, that's a 2-man job.
But like I said, the other tech was here that they had a security guy check his truck, make sure everything was right. He got inspected while he was here too.
Oh,
Yeah, that was funny. The guys waiting for him to come out so he could make sure everything in the truck's right. Because they do that. They got inspectors that go around and look at it. And the tech that signed me up and everything was here. And I said, okay, talk to me about the iPhone. And I wound up switching to a 15 Pro Max from a 13 Pro Max. And it's going to bring me down to about another, altogether about 250 savings. Let me mute for a minute.
wow.
It's not bad at all. At all.
Oh, Kermit.
Yeah, I've got to edit that.
So, Justin, what time Sarah get home?
Uh, she's already been home. Her and Aubrey went to the store real quick. It's Aubrey's birthday today, so she went to go get a cake.
Oh, so
Oh.
how's she enjoying the new car?
Oh, she loves it.
Good.
Wish you Aubrey a happy birthday for us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she turned 10 today.
10 years old.
Oh, double digits. You know what that means, don't you?
Yeah, I get
Here
to deal with
comes the
another
boys.
Kelsey. Ugh.
All over again.
Nah, I think Aubrey will be all right for you.
Well, she's a lot younger than the other two, though. She won't even graduate high school till them two are, I think, in their early to mid 20s. So,
Sure have a lot of help.
she'll
You know,
be
the big news on the television lately is Justin is you can walk into any major drugstore and buy birth control pills without a prescription just over the counter.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can over here. At the
I
end of
really
the
never
day,
understood why they were prescription anyway.
Yep, I didn't either.
it's a lady's body. She should be able to do what she wants.
Yeah, and Justin enjoys them too.
I remember that.
I don't need any of that.
You took like 6 of them, didn't
Yeah, he took like 6 of them, didn't you?
Even open them. Relax yourselves.
Isn't that what you said when you took one?
You bite me.
Breathe. Breathe.
That'll do.
What's Tim Jackson been up to?
He's working hard.
Oh yeah, Mark, that's annoying when you got to go sign back into everything because you got new internet.
Oh, no, well, you don't have to sign into everything. You have to sign all your devices back up to the internet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying for the Wi-Fi. Because then you got to put in a new password and
Yeah.
It's only annoying on the TVs when you got the control and you got to press one button at a time. You're like,
oh god, I hate
sake.
fucking smart TVs.
That's why my TV has gone on to Ethernet. Screw that. I'm not entering that in again.
Well, and then they put the shittiest processors in those smart TVs. They're not even that great. Like some of them, the response is horrible on them. Like you'll press a button and then like 3 seconds later, the fucking screen goes over like it's supposed to. Like the delay on that, when you start running all those apps and shit on those TVs, some of those TVs are really crap.
Yeah,
You're
it's
all
all about the
fine.
AI technology.
What's up, Al? Itchy Mark, Corey.
I want one of them TVs. It's just a little box that beams it up onto your wall.
Are you talking about a projector?
No, it's an LG TV,
Uh,
and literally it is just a little box at the bottom, and it projects the image onto the wall. Literally, it's under where your TV would be, and it just beams it upwards. It goes on your wall.
It's called a projector, David.
Now, a projector is one that you have at the other side of the room and beams onto the wall.
is it using lasers?
You just have an up-to-date one. That's all that is. It's still the same thing, a projector.
They're not called projector. It's not called projector. It's got a different name. I can't remember what it's called.
I think it's called David's Special Projector TV.
Who makes it?
A Sonos Beam, apparently.
So
I think that's it, to be honest.
it's some off-the-wall company, right?
No, LG is a pretty big company.
Oh, it's LG.
Yes,
Never
LG.
heard of it.
You saying them?
What's up, Jerry?
I'm trying to find it. It was a big thing a couple of years ago that they was announcing they were going to break out. These are all bloody speakers. I don't want speakers.
You have it already, or you getting it?
No, when I saw it, I wanted it, and now
Yeah, true. You
I
could do
seem
that.
to
at one
find it.
point. I don't know if Joe knows how to do that though, because he's getting a whole new internet provider. So
Hey, here comes Chuck.
What are we talking about this evening? Guess I'll turn my camera feed off.
Well, Captain Joe is getting a new internet service, and they've been in putting all new wiring in his house. And but one guy's been up and down, and back and forth for 6 hours now, and it's still not finished.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recovery. What's good, family?
that's when they should have called 2 or 3 techs out there and busted it out in like an hour. You know, if they would have had 2, 3 guys out there real quick.
Yep.
My house is wired up by one Verizon dude who came out, and lucky for him, I had spent my weekend before pulling all the wire up, all the Cat 6 and all the coax running up to where I wanted to go in the rooms because they were going to pull it outside my house. I wanted it in the walls, hidden, and home ran it to the basement. Anyway, there's one dude doing all that shit, and but he knocked it out.
Yeah, but you did most of the hard work for him.
I did the hardest part of the work, yeah, because they weren't going to do it that way. They were going to do it.
They were going to staple it around the outside and everything. Yep.
Yeah, and that's unacceptable. So like, I didn't want to do it that way. So like, where I effed up though, in hindsight, is if I had reached out to the tech, said, "Hey, I'm going to pull all this stuff. Give me the wire." Would have given me a big spool of the wire. I could have run. Yeah. So that stuff. I just went to Depot and bought a big spool of this shit, and just did it.
Oh,
How much you end up paying for a big ass spool?
I don't remember.
300-400.
It's like 12 years ago. I don't know. No, copper wasn't as crazy as it is now.
Yeah, as a roll like that now would probably run you at least $300-400.
I still have part of the spool left. I had to sell it. Nobody feeder left on it. There was a lot of copper though. I ran a lot of that stuff because I went from the basement up through the staircase because that was my best chase to go all the way up. The stairwell took me all the way up as like a pseudo chase, and went all the way up into the attic, and then dropped it back down into the rooms. So it worked out really great. But it was a weekend. Anyway.
Well, I bet he was. Did they give you a break on the installation?
You're so funny.
Well, I mean, most cable and satellites isn't it free installation usually when you first get service? I think you have to pay if you want to move or something though.
Yeah. I think they would have charged if I want to do what I wanted to do, which is clean. They would have wanted to charge me extra to do that. There's no way I would have got one of those guys to go where I went. There's no way I would have got a guy to do that. I was up there with a hole saw, punching holes, bring it down in between the walls, cavities, drop stuff down, fish it down, blah, 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 put wall plates in. Everything all proper. It's all proper. It's all color coded too.
Wow.
I know, it's impressive. Nobody cares, but anyway, stuff. So is it done yet, Joe, or what?
I think he's on the phone.
Well, apparently they gave up on the idea of it. I thought they actually brought them out. He was talking about it in 2016, apparently.
Well, it sucks when a company comes out with a really cool idea like that, but then they just never
look.
implement it.
Oh, that's it, huh?
That's still a pretty rough
I wonder
picture.
if
Though.
I can.
It's because
wonder
I've
if I can get
actually enlarged it because the website's archived.
Yeah, but you can still see the wall behind it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't do if you had a white wall.
Huh.
I wonder if I can get to my wife's parking lot. There was a fire in the apartment building next door to their building.
Oh wow.
Find out what's going on soon enough.
Well, Paul had an incident at the end of it near him today. Factory explosion, didn't you, Paul?
Yeah, they had a great big huge factory that they had changed over to be a storage facilities. Blew up and it's still, the fire's still going, but when the explosion started last night at about 10 o'clock, and there was great big pieces of the big tall canisters and everything that blew up, and they flew one of them flew like a mile away and killed some kid that was on the sidewalk.
Holy, it launched like rockets.
Yep.
Did you hear from your house? Did you hear the boom?
No, I'm not that close, but it was just south of me in northern Detroit, like 20 miles away. But they said that you could hear it for up to 10 miles away.
Sure. Wow.
And it just kept blowing and blowing and blowing. There must have been, what'd they say, 4,000 tanks in there?
Oh wow.
I never experienced anything like that. I was in Oklahoma City at my friend's house, and one of their neighbors a few blocks away had a gas line leak, and the house went up. Boom! I heard that. I said, what the F was that? Turned out, house basically turned the matchsticks.
Mm.
Because there they don't have a basement; they run stuff through the foundation or whatever.
We had this incident today in London.
What's going on in London?
A double-decker bus went into a building.
Frick.
Unfortunately, the building it gone into was going to a travel agents and an internet shop.
Oh yeah.
But if you actually look on the side of the bus, it says reminder, The price of your weekly bus pass could fly you to sunnier places.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Bad
Guess that wasn't
advertisement.
that wasn't the sunny place they were hoping to go.
No,
Luckily not. Only one person slightly injured. Probably the driver.
If Lori gets out early tonight, she gets out at 6. Maybe we can go walking. That'd be cool. Get a walk in, and maybe I can get to some editing. I don't know. Let's see. Got another video. Hard to keep cranking them out. It's a lot of work. I don't want it to become work though. And I just said the W word. I don't want it to be that. It's supposed to be a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. It turns into work. That's not good. Got quiet on here.
yeah. Jonathan is kicking back a little bit, and Justin is
I'm
waiting,
looking at
waiting
something.
waiting for Sarah to get home.
I was
Paul,
looking
did
at
you
some-
get your drone all relinked and all sorted
Yep,
out after I
yep.
dropped off?
Yes, I
Very
did.
good.
I was looking something up on his tablet.
Yes, I did.
I figured you would.
Well, it's only because this old man relies on all of you guys to keep me on focus, because otherwise I'm like scrambled eggs. You can't tell the yolk from the.
Well, anyway, it's like I don't know. I what I hate is like what happened to you. Like I can fix that. If I have internet, I can fix it in the field. But if I'm in a
What's up,
spot like I
everyone?
was in Canada, I was in the middle of nowhere with no internet, no phone signal, and I'm like, I can't update. I can't get this drone to fly beyond the stupid limits it has without being connected, and it sucked.
Right. Well, in my
So I just-
particular case, I was in the air tracking the ship. There's no way I could take in 5 or 10 minutes and change
Oh.
anything,
No, it's the same situation. I mean, I only had a limited amount of time also,
Yeah.
but then I didn't have there was no connection to like
Hey, Timmy.
use to
Tim.
get everything
Sorry,
like
my bad.
updated.
Hey, Tim.
Mr. Tim.
Very frustrating. So that's why it's very important to kind of go through all your gear before you head out for the day. Make sure everything is
Here comes
as it
Andrew.
should be.
Hey, Andrew.
Chuck, what's up?
Yo, probably my blood pressure.
How, how is it up there?
Like 61 degrees.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they still got the heat that went through here yesterday.
There are still fire trucks here. Wow, there's still fire trucks at the building next to my wife's building. Oh, that's not good.
Did you find your wife? You worried about that fire?
They got James Street closed off here. Let's see if I can go this way. Mother effers. Same assholes that didn't. Wow, they got the whole. Wow, really? Dang. Well, special. Okay, good. I have
Andrew,
access
I-
off East Willow. Oh, they're diverting all the traffic down here, so it's a zoo over here. Interesting. How's it look on this
Is it
side?
an actual fire or did somebody pull the fire alarm?
No, I had a bunch of squatters that burned some shit up in an apartment, and that kind of like,
Oh, it's an apartment building next door?
yeah, this is not a good section of town. It's pretty shitty.
Corey said he had the same issue with his Mini 2. Wanted him to sign in again. He wasn't signed in.
Maybe you had the Facebook glitch.
I see a lot of broken windows in this building up where I'm looking, a lot of broken windows and shit.
Well, you're in an old section of town there, Chuck.
It's just shitty section of town, low rent district. That's why Lori's boss buys, and that's why he bought his office space here, because he doesn't give a shit about his stuff.
What's up, Tim?
Mr. Tim
Waypoint?
in the chat. He's at work, I'm sure.
In the chat.
Mad
Good,
props.
good.
How you doing?
Good. What's good, family?
I agree with you,
All
Waypoint.
right.
Glory, okay, everybody coming in. Washington County News Station, Utah.
Yeah, so they got all the
What's up,
traffic
Randy?
diverted around. Traffic's diverted around James Street because that block's closed off on the other side of this street. So they're all going down here, going up this street, and waiting for the traffic light that's not meant to have this much traffic, and then they're gonna go back over to
Are-
James Street.
How far down on James Street are you?
I don't know, near Lodi.
Lodi?
Yeah. Around there somewhere. The north side.
On the north side?
Kiddingly say that, yeah. Yeah. Be a nice day to fly. I think it's like 61 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Not much wind at all, like no wind. And just scattered really high level clouds, nothing, you know.
Yeah, it's a cloudy, rainy, nasty day here today because the cold front went through this morning at about 10 o'clock or so, 9 o'clock, and it just went downhill from there because it was warm yesterday. Right now
Yeah,
it's
we
only
had-
37 degrees here.
Oh, we'll wait for that thing to come through. Right now we had some rain come through earlier around lunch hour. While I was taking my lunch hour walk at work, and of course it started spitting rain on me. But hey,
Oh.
still got my steps in. I'm all good.
Yeah, it is. It's an awkward part of town. A lot of traffic.
Gotta figure out. I gotta get all my drone fleet updated, man. I haven't flown my Mavic 3 since January.
Better get them out and I'll update them all and plug them in to
Yeah.
get the latest and greatest update.
Your
I don't know
ways
if latest and greatest is the right word for it. I've heard I need to do some research on that. But yeah, I gotta get everything up to date. And then
You're ways from Hancock International, aren't you?
I'll give you something, Tim. Keep it up, little man.
I don't know. This might be part of their Class C airspace out here. I don't think so. I think I'm clear of it here. But it's
So
a
you
pretty big
should be able
swatch.
to- You should be able to fly it in the front yard or backyard.
Yeah, he's
I'm not
gross,
sure,
Randy.
Andrew. I'm not. Well, hold on. Let me do I have an app? Hold on. Let me see. Where's my stuff? Drone assist. Let's see what this like. No, I'm within 5 miles of Hancock. I'm not going. I'm
Oh.
not getting up in the air. I need Lance to get up in the air here. Yeah. Yeah, there'll be no flying here. Let's see if I get in close enough. Where's the grid? Fuck, why doesn't it give me the grid? This app sucks. I missed the good apps. Air
Yeah,
Map
Rand.
was where it was at. Air Map was great.
Yeah, Randy, I don't think that thing's coming, dude. Just saying.
I can check drone scanner. What if maybe it's flying? Let's look at drone scanner.
Yeah.
Later I'll text a friend who works for the sheriff, see if he's heard anything on what's going on down there,
Fuck.
or if it is just the squatters.
Well, it's in the news earlier, but I see the fire trucks rolling up the street now, so they're like lights are off, so they're cleaning up.
Yeah.
They've been here all day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because those
I mean,
are
this-
oh god. Huh? Oh, I think he broke up.
Medically cleared
Randy,
status.
Yeah, if
Prime
those were
store,
both,
yeah.
if those were prime orders, yeah, that should have been shipped already. 100%.
That keeps fucking calling me. Put it out.
The one calling
Oh
you.
man. Well, financial guy wants to get a hold of my money.
Maybe he wants to do Talk Texas.
Wow. Guy's walking down the street with a blanket on.
Well,
Swear to God.
not far from there is a bit of a druggy area, so despite there's a rehab place right across the street.
Okay, let's film this guy. Where'd he go? Oh, he went behind this. Like, oh, there he is. Video record.
Yeah, because the latest anybody should be receiving those if they were on Prime would be tomorrow.
Yeah, because there's a hospital right near you, right, Chuck?
So is there still some guys waiting for the big deal on the drones?
Well,
Which
yeah,
drone?
they ordered them yesterday, so if they were on Prime, then they tomorrow would be the latest that they should
I
be
saw a
receiving.
C-30. Justin, you get a kick out of this. I saw a C-30 cargo
Make me
plane
log into
fly.
Sarah's account, Tim. Keep it up. Do what now? Sorry.
No, it's all good.
He saw a C-130.
Yeah.
Oh, those are big
I think I
chunky
said, I think I
bastards.
said C-30, the 130. Yeah, it's so badass, dude. It was taken off from the military airstrip just here. That's right outside of Hancock. Freaking thing's badass. It swept. It like yawed over this way and went right over us. This is so cool looking. God, they're
Yeah,
big.
those things can
I'm-
carry some shit in them for sure.
Yeah, they
I
can.
wonder if they go from Hancock to Stratton Air Base near Albany.
I don't know. This one looked like it was just out for a practice flight because it looped back around and came back in. So it did like a great big loop.
Maintenance run?
Maybe.
Probably.
It was just cool looking. You don't get to see those very often. They fly a lot of the drones around there too. They'll fly the drones, the big ones.
Yeah, like the Reapers and shit.
Yeah, they're cool too. They're loud. There's nothing stealthy about those things, man.
Well,
There's
no,
n-
what's stealthy about them is when they're like 40, 50,000 feet in the air. They're looking right in your eye. They're looking right in your soul, just
if you're
staring
at
at you.
If you're at
Yeah.
50,000 feet, you're in commercial airspace.
Oh, you're above that. Most airliners don't go above like 35,
35.
40,000.
Yeah, they go like 40,000 feet. Yeah.
Those things are nothing but wings, though. They can go really, really high, but those cameras
Yeah.
are so good on them, man. They can zoom in right on you. And you'll never see it because of that high. You're not going to hear that thing.
So how is the bird man, David?
Laura's keeping him in line.
Laura,
Up here
what
way
did he
too early.
do?
Well, she's got him on a short leash, you know?
So what's going on with you, Jonathan?
Rain, more rain. Can't fly.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Rain.
it's gonna be that way for the next quite a few days till at least Sunday,
Sunday.
and then it's out of here.
Hold on. I thought it was just for one day.
It's a front followed by another front.
Yeah, that
Oh.
one that's over Jacksonville right now, that one's going to hit us about 6 o'clock because it's kind of on a curve. So it's already up
Yeah.
in Jacksonville and it's headed towards us right around here.
'Cause I
Looking
heard
at the forecast. Looking at the forecast, it's gonna get a break. Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, and then she's gonna come down, like you say, till Sunday.
yesterday it was hitting Joe.
So this is
Really now.
And look at that. All these days with this rain,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
looking at high 70s.
See,
mid to high.
Jacksonville's already getting poured on, but this
See?
part right here will hit us
See?
around 6 or 7.
See down
When's
from
the meetup?
Kentucky to Jacksonville.
Mm,
When's the meetup?
April something or
first,
other.
I think it's the first.
So yeah, right around 6 o'clock,
Four.
it'll start coming over us.
Yeah, I don't think 6 o'clock you'll be flying.
I'm not.
Or
I
anyone's
don't
gonna be
have any.
flying.
I can fly the Tello in the house. That's all the only drone I got. And I got my little helicopter. I love this thing.
Did you get rid of everything?
Yeah, as far as drones go, the only thing I have left is the Tello.
I was
The
just
teeny
teasing
one.
about the AI. When you asked him what you had these Cray supercomputer pictures, and you were asking which one was best for AI. That's why I was just taking the piss and saying like,
Oh,
oh,
no,
shit,
no. I
Pro-
was laughing when I read that.
it's actually. I mean, I do think AI should do most of the work, though. For real, it should. And then
Well,
Just
what it
grab
was Corey was playing around with the AI program. And so he was having it make different setups. And then I was
Nice.
posting them to see which ones people like best.
Yeah.
He did like 8 of them for me.
Were
Yeah,
they
my computer-
realistic? Were they realistic looking, or were they more cartoony?
Yeah, if you go to my page, you'll see it. Yeah, I'll put a link in there for it. Yeah, you can look at them and see which ones. I
Your
have a
YouTube
whole
page?
bunch of stuff on my community tab. Let's see here.
Oh man, I'm ready to build another computer. I just don't know if my wallet's ready for me to build another computer yet.
What's wrong
Well,
with the one you got?
There you go. You can check
Just-
that out if you want, Andrew.
It's not so much there's anything wrong with the one I have. It's just a matter of you get the itch to build like every 4 or so years. You know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah, I have a
Well, they
whole
say
bunch
if
of
it
stuff
ain't
like
broke, no
computer
fix it.
mouses, computers. You go down my community page, I got a whole shit ton of surveys.
I think I'm thinking set of one looks the nicest.
But there's another one on there Corey did too that I posted the other 4 pictures of.
I'm just afraid if you put the big ass bass speaker next to you, you're gonna get blown out of your chair.
Well, I mean, they are realistic looking setups, but it's all how you want
'Cause
your
it-
setup
it-
to be.
Because the speaker looks like it's like 5 foot tall.
Well, to be honest, too, if you're gaming, you're not going to be using speakers any fucking way. Like, I have no speakers on my computer because I don't need them. Because if you're gaming, if you're not using a headset, dude, you'll get so much feedback and it'll sound like absolute garbage. Your audio will sound all kinds of fuck
Yeah.
because it's going to constantly be picking up your speakers, your microphone is.
Justin, who you
Ah.
said to make the nice logos? Ross was asking who makes the nice logos.
Who makes nice logos?
Jim's Droney knows how to do them. He's the one that did mine. I mean, mine was just kind of a basic template, but he's got the programs for it.
I bet Justin could easily get one for it.
I don't know. I'm not good at making shit like that, to be honest with you.
No, I'm saying you could easily find software to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he
Easy.
has editing software already. He could actually technically do it himself. He just has
I
to
need to
build it.
find a way to. I'm gonna change mine. I'm gonna keep it, but change it. If you know what I mean. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. So I need to keep the same cartoony feel to mine.
Oh, you
I'll
want
figure it
your
out.
what new logo?
I'll figure it out, dude. Figure it out.
Big
Justin, do you
brother
see
said
what-
Jim blocked him.
But then he put it laughing emoji.
According to
You see
Channel
that, Justin?
Sarkar.
Oh, anybody seen Curtis?
No, what's he up
Curtis
to?
Jackson? I don't know. Haven't seen him much at all.
I want to say about 3-4 days ago.
Apparently Curtis
Oh.
did Time to Fly's website.
Oh, Al's.
Mm-hmm.
I have a website that I haven't done much with. I should probably get back to it. I think Lori wants to start doing a blog. She wants to do a blog on the website, which would be cool.
You could
Just gotta
upload
grab-
to YouTube and then link your YouTube to the website.
Another thing you could try too,
Part is
Mad
done.
Randy, is try some AI programs out there and see what it comes up with. There's plenty of them out there where you can do, get free credits and do quite a few different pictures. Just tell it what you want and see what it spits out.
You guys get the deal with the Facebook outage earlier today?
Yeah.
I saw that.
All of us got booted out of our Facebook and had to relog in.
I panicked when it happened to me. I was like, "Oh shit, what happened?" And
It
then,
was a
like,
worldwide outage too. It wasn't just the US. It was out in Europe and everywhere.
Any clue?
I was
where-
really worried. I thought for sure I was hacked. So I'm going to try and change my password and stuff, and nothing's working. I was panicking. So I ended up changing my password like 14 times before I got it to work again.
Don't
But-
panic.
Now, apparently they were trying to introduce some kind of AI system into their into their
Oh,
thing, and it fucked it up or something.
Oh.
Something
that would
like
make
that.
sense. That makes more sense than the other theories there would be.
Sure.
Hi
Hey,
guys.
Chuck, if
What's up,
Facebook
Donald?
was to fall off, you'd be
Hey,
one of those
Donald.
that put a link to mine. I'll check. Is he choking?
You okay, Paul?
You all right? Can't do the Heimlich from here, so hope you're alive.
All we can do is watch you collapse.
Don't collapse.
But think of the views.
Think of the views.
Think of the views. Jesus.
So what's up, Don?
Oh, just sitting down, getting ready for an evening of work.
Ah,
Works
Oh yeah,
in
it
the
might have been
evening.
you that said that earlier, Corey. Remember somebody saying something about that this morning, that was what it was. Because it took down Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp.
The only one that wasn't down was Twitter, wasn't it?
Yeah, the fucking
uh,
dude, Elon was on
Coincidence?
Elon was on
Coincidence?
there trolling the shit out of Facebook too. He was on
Probably.
Twitter. No, he was. He
He
was
was,
on
yeah.
Twitter. Yeah, he was on
Does-
Twitter trolling the hell out of him. Talking
Well,
about
Does,
how
payback will be a bitch because it'll happen to his precious site eventually.
Does Facebook own Snapchat?
yes. And they own Instagram and they own WhatsApp.
What else are they gonna buy? I wonder.
Oh, wait.
Oh, is he on?
I'm here. What did I miss?
What's up, Dominic?
What's up?
Ooh.
What did I miss? Yeah, obviously nothing that exciting.
Beautiful sunrise, Dominic.
Yeah. That was about 3 hours ago.
Oh, nice.
Doing
Nothing wrong
I'm
with that.
trying to see how long I can. Well, because the days are getting shorter. It's a lot easier to do now.
Is that from the Mini or
Yeah, Mini 2.
Mini 2?
Yeah.
That still gives off great shots.
Oh,
Mini 2,
maybe
and
I
then
do get to-
just Just edited it slightly, just to add a little bit of, just to add a few highlights and accentuate.
Dom, you edited.
Yeah, edited it.
Edited.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Yeah,
That's what I sound. I'm like edited.
yeah.
Because just like you get going, you can't stop.
Oh no. I'll go back and watch it,
Helicopter.
man. I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah, I missed her too.
I'm jumping. I'll see you guys later.
She's
No
here.
worries, Chuck.
Chuck
Later,
Norris
Sheriff.
here.
Boss has arrived.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for coming.
Good seeing you guys. Yep. Thank you. Come again. See you
Same
later.
same channel.
All right.
Doing the old Apu there. Thank you. Come again.
I said thanks for coming and watch this. You're welcome. Apple Watch.
Oh, I missed a lot.
You watch respond.
Yeah, the area where Chuck is next to where Lori works is apartment building, and there were squatters that lit up some stuff this morning.
Mhm.
So the fire department's just leaving.
Okay. Yeah, I know I'm being wound up, Mark. I thought I'd play along with it. But you've got to play along with it.
True, Mark. Tim said you missed the drugs.
Oh no. I'll catch up with him later too.
Did you see the Facebook outage earlier?
Well, I was asleep during it, so that was great.
Is there something else
AI is talking or listening rather.
That was my iPad. I accidentally clicked the button.
JCT, hello.
You're being AI hacked.
That was JCT from this morning. How's it going?
Hello.
Hello,
Hey,
JC.
lady.
She came in the chat this morning.
Okay, hello then.
Hello, JCT.
If you go
Is
to
it
a
hot?
page, make sure you're in your kitchen because you will be hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it hot down there, Tim?
-21°C in Melbourne, whatever that is in Fahrenheit.
That's good weather right there.
That's
A little
about
bit
70
cloudy.
degrees.
It's a little bit
That's
cloudy for me.
70
What about-
Fahrenheit.
Okay.
What that is.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting closer to 100 again later in the week in our quasi summer.
Already?
we're in the last vestiges, the last couple of days of summer. We have that period of where it's half autumn, half summer. You don't know what you're getting.
That would be October.
Pretty much is. you get a very
Is-
autumnal feel, but there's still
uh,
a bit of summer. There's just a bit of summer hanging on by its fingernail, basically.
You're getting 100 degrees. It's hanging on real good.
Yeah. As I said, it'll get into the high 90s.
It sounds like it's trying to go out with a lion.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, that's what it usually happens around the mid to late March, all the way up to the 21st, which is where the season officially changes. We can get a stray 80 and 90.
Well, any time of year, it's always possible to get a stray high degree day.
Not really in our winter. Our winter, we can, I think the highest we'll get is probably 17 or 18. That's Celsius. The high 60s. We don't go anything lower than about probably 38 at most. 38 to 40 Fahrenheit.
38 Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
thought you were
enough.
gonna say I thought you were gonna say 38 Celsius.
No, 38 Fahrenheit.
38 Celsius is 100 degrees.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll have probably one of those in the next couple of days. And then we drop down to 38 Fahrenheit.
Are you
But that's an overnight, that's a minimum overnight temperature.
are you enjoying the not being ballsy hot?
I'm not fussed by the temperature. I just want a cloudless day. I don't care what the temperature is. It can be -1 or -2 for all I care. That's Celsius. It can be 30, 32, 34, 36 Fahrenheit, and I couldn't care less. I'm not fussed by the temperature. I'm fussed by the amount of cloud in the sky.
It's too hot, then we can't fly drones because the battery goes,
Yeah, I've done it at 38 Celsius, and that's and it was absolutely roasting.
because they recommend not too many flights at 100 degrees or at
I did it once.
90 Fahrenheit.
At
least that's according to-
the battery gets up to it was up to 50. It was up to 50 Celsius.
Come on.
So I checked the battery.
Maybe
We're
if we
going-
want to fly in the heat, maybe we should talk to Tom Dowling.
We have had 47 Celsius. That's what, 115, I think. We've had,
That
we've had a
is-
couple of days.
I don't care who you are, that is pretty damn hot.
Yes.
No,
And
that's
the humidity was
actually
pretty
what I'm
high
used
too.
to. Actually, what I'm used to being born in the Virgin Islands. I love the heat, the cold, man.
Hmm.
I can't do
Yeah,
the
it's very
cold.
cold. We don't do that much cold here. I think 32 Fahrenheit, probably the lowest we'll get to, and that's overnight temperatures. Our day
Well,
temperature is probably the lowest I've seen is 8 degrees Celsius, which is probably about 45 Fahrenheit.
It sounds like it's about to even out a little bit.
Yeah, we're going down. We're going downhill because our days are getting shorter.
No, the temperatures are going to even out a little bit compared to it being way up here. You're going to go down here.
Mm.
And then
Yeah,
next
because
you're going to go down here.
our minimum overnight temperature, as I said, would probably go nowhere near. I think the most I've seen is probably about 30 Fahrenheit.
113?
30.
Oh, 30.
30. Yeah. I think that's the lowest I've seen. I've been lower, but where I live wouldn't go lower than that. I've been in the mountains and it's been probably 25 Fahrenheit.
You're not near the mountains, are you?
About an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, so you're about 60 or so miles.
Yeah, about that.
I'm
They're
about
one
the
of
same
best
distance to the
resorts in
mountains.
Australia. You don't get too many. We don't have that many snowfields. We've got one main one. Canberra has snow.
Do you regularly get like just a few flurries in the air?
No,
No?
never snowed in Melbourne.
Oh,
Never?
Never.
Being that close to the mountains, I thought you would get a few flurries,
No,
dry flurries.
no. Never been that. Never snowed here. Just sticks around that area. If I lived in Tasmania, yeah. If I lived in Canberra, yeah, but not here.
Oh. Do you see what Tim said, Dom? If you want a cloudless day, you have to talk to the world leaders.
Hmm.
It's all big pharma.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe's talking to the tech now. Shall make faces at the tech.
Duh.
Oh,
Yeah.
The tech was standing next to Joe a second ago, the internet guy. He's been there for 6 or 7 hours trying to get Joe's internet on.
Yeah.
Because he had to rerun all new cables through the walls and everything else.
what did his wire get fried?
Apparently they didn't connect them up right or something when they first built the building.
He's switching.
That's-
He's switching services.
Because I know sometimes, sometimes AT&T, when they repair you at your place, they'll take from next door to repair you.
No, they're putting in fiber optic. I believe what he told us.
Yeah, he's
AT&T.
going with AT&T fiber.
Hi, Joe.
I think he's still muted.
There you go, Justin.
Ooh.
Yeah, it ends in 4 days though.
Ow.
It's a bidding.
Yeah, 4 days.
Yeah.
Don would fly that.
There's
that
already
phone right
29
there.
bids on it, so somebody's watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you fly that, Don?
Yes.
Well, look
Inspire
at
one's-
look at the camera. It's got the expensive camera.
Mm.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Inspire
What is
1
that?
is a great drone still.
What's that, an X5 it looks like?
That's
Yep.
Inspire 1. Yeah.
No, that's talking about the camera, because
Yeah.
that's definitely not an X3.
Yeah, that's
I don't like the control.
X5 right there.
Yeah.
yeah,
How many-
X5.
How many batteries does it take just to fly it?
Just one
One?
Yeah, because the X3 was a little white and it was a lot less.
little white one. Yeah.
That's right.
It didn't look as beefy as a X5 and X9 did.
That's one thing I was always jealous of. There was other people in my company that they had an Inspire 2 that they got to fly,
Oh, you jealous?
and I just had the Phantom.
Oh,
Havoc.
You can get good deals on
Yeah.
Inspire ones, because you can still get new batteries for
Is-
them too.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, Drone Nerds sells. They actually still sell used ones.
Mm.
They're one of the big companies out of Florida that do drones.
you need to make a mini version.
Yeah,
There
mini
actually,
Inspire.
there actually was one that was made by, was that fucking TB Toys or HB Toys or something about 7 or 8 years ago. You can't find it anymore, but there's a few videos on YouTube from a long time ago. And it was like, yeah, of course it wasn't like, DJI grade, but it was a little mini one and the arms would come up and everything. I mean, it was pretty well built for what it was on the videos
I'm-
I've seen. But
I'm surprised nobody's tried to continue making the mini, Inspire Mini,
well, I mean, it wasn't something you would use for work anyway. It was kind of more
unless
just
the
in the-
Mavic 3 is like the Inspire Mini.
Let me see if
Well,
I
there's the
can-
Inspire 3. So
let me see if I
No,
can
I'm saying
find
the
a picture of
capability
it.
of the Inspire 3
similar
to
understandably.
the Mavic Air. Mavic
Yeah,
Air
but
3
what
similar to the Inspire 3.
what I'm saying is to get an Inspire style under 250 grand. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh
Nick.
yeah, that'd be
Well, I don't know about that
It's-
small.
I think the Inspire's well over 250.
Yeah,
Oh,
just,
yes, yes,
just
yes.
just a few grams of it, just a few.
Somebody
I think
just
Paul-
did a video 5 months ago of it, so they must have got their hands on one.
Just a few.
This is
Yeah,
it
if they
right
can
here.
make it. They can
Tim
make it
said
like
he
the
likes
size.
the,
Ooh,
Tim likes the X20.
but yeah, I'm about to say play that. See it.
But it says
Yeah, see that what I'm
for
talking
30. But Jonathan said for $35.
A mini Inspire.
about. Oh no.
Let
30.
me look and see.
Might as well
Yes,
say
he
you
said
just
he-
go to a prop.
He said
Hello,
he just
Rod.
bought it, and this is
Look,
only 5
for
months ago.
Hello.
only
So they must have came out with another version of it.
for $35.
3D
Entitled.
printed, probably doesn't even fly.
Wow, that's
Well, it's
what I'm
not meant to be like a replacement for an Inspire. It's literally just a little toy drone that
Yeah,
they
of course.
built off. But they had one about 6 or 7 years ago, as a while
You
back.
notice they're not showing any controller with it either.
It's right
Mm.
there.
Yeah, sure.
There's
Sure,
one.
sure,
It's a
right
black.
there beside
Oh,
you.
black.
Just say it there.
But what I'm saying is, they actually had one. It might have been around 6 years ago. I found some older videos of it, but the legs actually went up on that one,
Yeah,
and it was a little mini version of the Inspire like that.
And everything.
yeah, because if you're able to move the arms up, then
Yeah,
you've got a
it's-
360-degree view.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
you're
it
not
does
flying
fly.
that thing for video quality.
Yeah, unless he needs to
Does
tilt the camera up.
does it show it flying at all?
Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah,
looking at
yeah,
now.
it's
The way
flying
it's
now.
saying.
Because right now the camera's pointed down.
Are
Yeah,
you sure
needs to
that's
point
flying,
out.
not on a piece of string?
Yeah, it's
Boy, it
tethered.
looks like it's flying pretty good.
I mean, it's just modeled after the Inspire, but it's definitely not. No, I mean, you
No,
can
it's
tell
not an
by the
Inspire, but what
Yeah,
much
what
did
is
you say that was?
$35.
35.
Holy crap.
But some of the cheapest drones on the market come out of China.
Let me see if I can.
All the drones come out of China.
Now, if DJI was to make a version, yeah, now that would be something.
Well, there's no stabilized camera on it, that's for sure.
No.
Tim's waiting for the Inspire 10.
Happy birthday,
Oh.
Aubrey.
Aubrey's happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
yes.
Happy birthday, Aubrey.
They said happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Thank-
I
Aubrey.
didn't.
Happy birthday.
I hope you have a horrible birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I hope you go to sleep crying.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aubrey.
know she can't hear
Happy
you.
birthday to you.
To you.
And Paul just ensured that I'll go to sleep crying.
Well, I don't think you have to be an evil.
Kermit,
Hey,
beat,
you-
That's
stay on
funny.
Kermit beat us to it.
And there's the link to that actual drone from AliExpress, if anybody's interested.
Oh, AliExpress.
Affiliate
If
link in the chat.
honestly, if JDS was in the chat, that'd be one he'd buy.
Yep.
Don't forget to quote Justin.
He does. He buys
Yeah,
all the.
yeah, affiliate link in the chat.
I was working on something new today.
Oh,
What, clouds?
Well, that
Yeah.
too.
You
of a
never
three-
fly in clouds.
Instead of a 360, it was a 720 on the rolls.
Oh, it's raining too.
No, it's not raining.
Well, when you did that spin, it looked like rain coming down.
No, there wasn't rain. Just clouds in the air.
Yeah, they saying that thing has 50 times zoom.
That
It
does-
zooms all the
I'll
way
be back.
into 1 pixel.
You mean the
Yes,
AliExpress has
that's
a
what I
50
want.
50 times zoom?
Zoom, yeah, the little 35.
I don't think they would lie about such a thing.
Whoa, wow.
No, I wouldn't-
AliExpress.
I didn't think Chinese companies did that. It's news to me.
I don't think they're allowed to, are they?
Is
Thanks,
is-
David.
it's all right. I'm trying to stop the car. What's he
Is
doing there?
he-
Put that in.
You know, a couple of people
the
drove
Air 3
by.
digital zoom or optical zoom?
4K pixel.
There was one guy walking along the sidewalk. He literally, I went by him and I came back and I noticed he was standing in the same position. So I presume he saw the drone and just started gawking at me flying around, which was kind of okay.
And Andrew, to answer your question, that Zoom doesn't exist. They're lying. They're straight lying on that.
Don.
Oh, there goes Donald.
Oh, the 50 times Zoom?
Hi, Don.
Yeah, that's all bullshit. It's like
Gotta
any
be.
other.
It's gotta be 50 times Zoom. 35. I stopped playing.
Can you imagine if we did have 50 times Zoom?
I mean, you could still go into it and buy it in as in, you know, it's a toy. But if you're going in and buying it as you think that might be professional, oh yeah, then you got a problem.
Here, let's see if the smiley
Uh,
face can do upside down twice.
But if you go into it realizing it's a toy, it's not a bad price for something like that.
Right.
You know, the smiley face doing 720s doesn't look too bad, Don.
Stop.
Say,
Later on, some guys
Stop
show
leave.
up they were doing maintenance on the fields on one of them. Somewhere I get a video of me going through the gap in the trees.
Stop. Almost finished.
I was kind of messing around with this today too, where I was going high and then
Hey,
spinning on
Hey.
the dives kind of thing.
hey,
They don't like them, Joe.
Aw.
Joe, just take the shoe. Sometimes you gotta throw the shoe at him.
That's not
Stop.
fair.
What?
Does it
He
all the
raised it.
time.
Anyways, that one's my little 5-inch NAS goal. And where the heck is the other one? Oh yeah.
stop.
Let me widen this thing back.
Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with the
Go ahead, finish.
Ice is back with a brand new rendition.
There you
So
go.
this one is my little GEP RC domain, which is a 3.5 inch, 3.6 inch, according to them. God, I love this drone. It's a 3.5, 6S. This little thing freaking has some power.
Oh.
See what I mean about the 720? 720?
Rod, just don't make yourself dizzy while you're flying.
You know, the trick to that is look off into the horizon to try to figure out when the horizon's going to be level. So, couple of split S's. Whee! I like doing
Has
this.
anybody ever bought anything from AliExpress?
So there, you see down below
Yeah.
the two guys working on the field.
Once.
Y'all better stop.
I mean, there's a lot of people that shop on there.
Was it
Yeah, there
decent,
is.
Joe?
Because AliExpress is more reliable than, say, Temu.
Yeah.
No,
Just
Wish is the worst one.
understand shipping is going to take forever.
Yeah, whenever you buy something from them, it takes like they could tell
2
you to
weeks.
get it in 2 weeks or it can be a month.
So I heard
shit.
Temu is tracking everything that you do, even tracking what's on your phone.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I'm sure. That's why I've never touched Temu ever.
I've never touched it. I've just seen the ads.
Yeah, some of the ads are good.
Up until not long ago, I had no clue what Temu was.
Temu.
Same thing as TikTok, Chinese data collector.
Yeah.
It's worse than TikTok.
But the way they set up Temu though was not professional at all. It looks like a scammy website.
Yeah, but at least TikTok's entertaining.
With Temu, you just got to be careful what you buy. If you buying stuff like knives, towels, stuff like that, you'll get something good. But now if you try to buy the tech stuff, yeah, you're in trouble.
I was trying to give those guys a show. Doing
I wouldn't even
spins
touch
and
Temu
stuff
with-
around
I
them.
would never touch Temu with a 10-foot pole.
But you need to buy one.
Yeah, you need to buy one. You need to
Buy
buy
20
the 10. Oh,
Yeah, buy a 20-footer to be safe.
yeah.
Well, it's
Temu
not
got
that
them
you
on sale.
and it's not that you can't find some really good gems on like Temu and Wish, but majority of their crap is just absolute garbage made.
Oh, yeah. Some of it's broken before you even open it. And the shipping before it gets to you.
I never had that problem. But then, like I said, I only ordered certain things from 'em. Like kitchen towels and knives.
Ordered some
Jonathan,
kitchen
that's what
knives.
that's what Marshall's
Ordered
is
some
for.
kitchen knives. They sent me spoons.
Yeah, I
Jonathan,
ordered a
that's what
tarp.
Marshall's is for.
Yeah, I ordered a tarp from 'em one time. They sent me this little skinny ass thing. What the hell am I supposed to cover with this?
True, Corey.
I didn't realize I wasn't muted, sorry.
That's all right,
So,
Joe.
Yeah, we
so-
heard
Just
that.
to let you know, my internet speed on Wi-Fi for Spectrum was 92 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
It is now on Wi-Fi with this internet, I'm at 618 and 592.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big jump.
Pounds.
That's a big difference.
Oh, it's like, and that's the Wi-Fi. I haven't even put the Ethernet on.
So did
So-
they have to rewire
All new
half the
wires.
building?
All the wires.
All wires to me. Had to go up the side, put on the outside, everything.
All the wires bar one. The Ethernet cable.
Keep in mind the Ethernet's probably not going to be significantly different.
So did you have to buy a new
I'll be back.
router?
Yeah, you have to buy what?
New router.
No, he just went with AT&T. They provided him with all the
AT&T,
equipment.
they give him all the equipment. And he's saving like $200 or $300 a month.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, really, the only time you spend money on your own on a router is like literally if you want to go out and buy your own custom router, like something really nice, a high end one.
Yeah, because they want to manage it because that's how they throttle.
I only have a Spectrum modem. I bought my own router.
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 No, a
Potato,
router is a
potato.
tool for cutting round corners on tables and stuff.
Yes.
Donald would probably debate that with you.
Donald, what say you?
He doesn't have his
Oh, he left.
headphones on.
He needs AirPods.
He has AirPods. He just uses a plugged-in set of headphones.
Are you sure they're not called AirPods and not AirPods? You want to change everything that's British to something else. So
Well, hold on. AirPods is not British. That's American made right there.
Yes.
China.
I'm
China.
saying
What?
they're not in China. They're in
Where
India.
they're
Made in China.
They're in India now.
Made in China.
India's away from China.
It borders China.
Yeah,
They have like
Tim,
little slap brawls between their military all the time right there on the border.
did David say
Oh, router.
router?
Yes, he did say router.
What are you talking about a router?
So router.
Sometimes when you switch, depending on the signal of the network, you have to switch routers.
Router. Pack it in, Andrew. Go to your room.
That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like, Tim.
Okay, Corey.
So the other thing that I was having
Justin.
fun doing today was trying to annoy cars.
Trying to annoy cars.
So yeah, see the car? I'm racing the car. I'm intentionally
you
trying to
don't-
fly low. I'm intentionally flying low enough so that they can see me flying along. I did that several times. There were cars going up down that road, and I'd turn and just like whoa, go catch them. Here comes the motorcycle. So I did the same thing to the motorcycle dude. I'm out here in front of them.
What if you raced Uncle Bill's motorcycle?
I'd race him.
for Uncle Bill on the motorcycle versus you flying the drone.
Uh-huh. So
Catch him on the jump.
Any clue what
Figure.
happened the other night, the Rod? Because he was on Rumble.
anyways.
Talking about Uncle Bill?
Yeah.
Did he go on Rumble?
Well, he was on Rumble Sunday night.
I didn't think he went over there. I remember seeing him.
Oh, he was there because he said he did something on YouTube, and
Yeah, he had a mishap on YouTube.
wasn't
Told us
something he
was
said.
going over there. Last I remember, I saw him on pause that night, so I didn't think he went over there.
JD said, "Excuse everyone for being rude, Rod. Please go back to narrating every second of your footage."
No, not all of it is that exciting. But anyways, there's cars going up down there. There's people that walk up and down the sidewalk, and yeah, I'll go over there and kind of go right beside them and
Hi, Donald.
right by them.
Bye, Donald.
Bye,
He
Donald.
did, he did say goodbye. He waved his hand.
Yep.
I'm trying to find the one where I went through.
He
the
didn't want to.
trees.
He didn't want to face the router debate.
I thought he would have wanted to give a comment about that.
No, router,
He's working on a project
not a
Bye,
router.
Donald.
from yesterday.
Dominic, okay.
No, I was just saying goodbye to Donald.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'm just
David.
going up to. I'm just fixing a coffee at the moment.
Oh, coffee. Now,
Oh,
when you make now, do
And
you
it's not Donald. It's Donald.
now, Dominic? When you make coffee, do you do it the? How do you put that, David? The proper way to do it? Do you put?
I've got a
You
coffee
talking
machine.
Oh,
He
you
was talking
got-
about tea. He was talking about tea, Paul.
You-
Not coffee.
do you use K-cups or do you use
Yes.
like an espresso machine?
Depends what
No,
you're
I've
making,
got
Paul.
I've got the K cups.
Okay.
If you're making tea, it's tea bag
And
first.
I've got the K cups, and then I froth the milk.
Right. Tea bag
I'm just
first. Then
I'm
your
just
water.
waiting for it to warm up
He-
now.
Then your milk.
David,
Well, I thought you put the milk in, then the water.
Not unless you want to wear it.
There's no water. The water's actually bought. The water.
No, we're on about making cups of tea from earlier. You
Okay,
missed the debate.
You
Oh.
talk
You
about
missed it.
tea and I'll just go and
Yeah,
Yeah,
you missed the
it's coming
debate
up.
earlier.
Well, Dominic, can't you? You know, if you're making it with an automatic coffee machine, can't you instead of putting water in it, put milk in it?
no,
No,
no.
You don't put
No.
water
Has
in
to
it.
be
You put
frothed.
water in it.
The milk has to be frothed. After you hit the button and the coffee drips through.
Okay.
You got that little Keurig pod
K-cup.
sort of thing. Put the pod in.
K-cup.
Yeah,
K-cup?
I call it Keurig,
Yeah,
whatever.
The K-cup.
Yeah, same thing.
It's a pod.
Yeah, I've just got to. It takes about 2 minutes to warm up. So
And
Okay.
David, I got an answer to your router.
Router.
It's router because it's called a routing list inside that
No,
router.
routing.
It's not
David?
a routing. It's not a routing list. It's a routing list.
You route.
I'm
You don't route it.
I'm siding with Rod on this one.
Shut up, Andrew.
It's
Well,
routing
the
list.
thing of it is even if the mail, if they're talking about where the mail is handled, they talk about the route.
It's a route. Yep.
A mail route.
Route.
No, it's a route.
David, we got a roto router. You can use that one.
Well,
As I said,
you know,
a router is a tool.
you know, that's why the UK is an island unto itself because nobody else can understand them.
Router
No.
router is plumbing.
Right. You say router in the US, we thinking plumbing. Your drains are clogged.
Roto Rooter.
It costs you anywhere from 400 to 800, depending on what the problem is.
If your drains are blocked, it means your drains are blocked. Doesn't mean it's a router or a router.
And you call Roto Rooter. That's what we call.
No, we call Dino Rod.
Dino what?
Dino Rod.
Yeah.
I know, Rob.
And Laura calls Dave.
David.
Well, she can call me all she likes. I ain't dealing with it.
Oh, yes, you are.
I'm taking none of her shit.
Oh, man.
But Paul and Rod are right on this one.
Shut up, Andrew. Go to the garage.
Who?
He-
The
he-
garage.
I got some cake.
He's talking.
No,
about the-
I got some
Hi,
cake.
Aubrey.
Ooh, cake.
What kind of cake?
Don't tell my dad, but look.
Can't
What's
see it.
cake?
We can't see anything.
He's got the camera turned off.
He's got the camera off. Oh, there you
This is
go.
what my cake
Oh.
looks like.
Now,
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Now you
Hey,
gotta
now,
hurry up. You gotta hurry up and eat that one. And
Oh,
so you
is
didn't
that
get-
is that a pineapple upside down cake?
Don't do that, Paul.
Pie is greater than cake. Sorry. The pie wins.
No, what kind of pie?
Cherry pie.
Nah,
If it's
I'm going-
pie, for me, it's got to be peanut butter pie.
Peanut butter pie? Ooh, that sounds
Yeah.
yummy.
Huh?
Peanut butter pie.
Grandma used to make the most delicious peanut butter pie.
Pineapple.
Oh, grandma
cheesecake.
peanut butter pie now. Yeah, you might be talking about something
Rod
right
likes
there. Chinese pizza.
pineapple cheesecake.
No, wasn't that TJ?
Yeah, that wasn't me.
That was TJ this afternoon with the pineapple
Jonathan,
cheesecake.
Jonathan made a comment about the
Nah, strawberry
pineapple
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
Forget pineapple cheesecake. Strawberry cheesecake. Then I'd be with you.
Yes,
What are y'all
Starbucks.
trying to put?
You
Wait a
can have
minute.
lemon cheesecake. You can have strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberries
But
and
you
pineapples and cheese don't mix, man.
you can have a strawberry cheesecake,
Hey,
lemon cheesecake, but you can't have pineapple cheesecake.
they,
No.
Why?
Okay.
Paul,
Why? Yeah, Dominic wants to know why.
Why?
Because I said so.
That's the bottom line, because Birdman said so.
Because David wrote the dictionary.
That's right.
I think in Michigan the price of vapes is about to go up.
He learned a new route.
Uh-huh.
Paul, did you hear about the explosion at the
Yes, I
vape
did.
supplier?
Yep.
No.
What's the verdict on that?
What do you mean?
What's the verdict? Look out above.
What else are they only a vape distributor or?
No, there's all kinds of tanks inside of calcium chloride and all kinds of things, and that's what
Wow.
blew up.
Mm.
The brain
They took a factory and changed it into a storage complex.
Oh, so it was a factory first.
And the kid was a quarter mile or half a mile or a mile away, and one of the great big tanks that blew went in the air and hit him and killed him on the ground.
Well, I heard that part, but
Yeah.
wow. Big boom.
They're still trying to put the fire out. That was last night at about 11:30, I think it was.
So here we are.
It was literally a piece of a tank that hit him.
Yeah, it was like when the tanks blew, the top portion that you see the thing screwed on was about
Yeah.
this big, and it flew a quarter to a half a mile and killed the kid.
Well, literally, it's just like a missile, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once the gas releases, it's gone.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God
yeah,
bless.
Dre.
All you do is hope he didn't
Right.
see it coming. I'd hate to see that coming.
Come on up, Dre.
Well, the thing of it was in the nighttime, plus the plant was blowing up in the background, so you probably wouldn't see it coming.
Where is the plant in relation to you?
South of me, about 25, 30 miles.
Did you hear it?
It's a northern suburb of Detroit.
Did you hear
the
anything?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Do you know anybody that heard anything?
Yeah, they interviewed a whole bunch of different people that heard stuff, you know.
No, I didn't know if you knew somebody that
No, I
heard
don't.
something.
I'm a hermit. I don't know anybody.
It's usually you know somebody that knows somebody that heard something.
Somebody.
He actually
It
he
goes
actually
back
heard
to
from a neighbour who's got an uncle's mother and a sister that what
Has an
somebody
illegitimate child.
that somebody somebody farted at the same time.
Yep.
Is that why you?
That was the ignition to the fire. It was a big fart.
Hey, Jody.
Jody?
Jody.
Yes, it's good, family.
Well, you know, your meme on here, David, almost seems like it's in the right position.
Well, you know the lady that got hoisted up in the shutter by in the shop.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Garage door?
Yeah,
They were opening the security gate and she got caught up in it and it lifted
Yeah.
her up.
yeah. Well,
Is
she's
she
now
a-
become a complete viral sensation, and she's making money off it.
Oh yeah. That probably,
Why not?
Yeah. Did you actually see it, Andrew?
No.
that probably got monetized in a day.
Mm.
Look at it. Looked like she was like standing on the side of the building at first.
Yeah, the shop that it happened at, she actually works at. She's the cleaner.
Hmm.
Not like the people inside knew she was there. It's a solid fence
What?
thing.
I'm official.
It's you're official now? All right.
Yeah.
Sound clear.
Officially what? Crazy?
Fiber optic.
Officially
There she
hungry.
goes.
Officially
Oh,
hungry?
Joe,
Oh,
look
there
at
you go.
this.
Yeah, so that.
Well, at least you can get the
Yeah,
top
that- that
parts
was
of the windows
good.
now.
Look, that's what made it go viral. Look, she's like she's just chilling up there, like she's supposed to be standing
Yeah,
on the
I
wall.
just continue.
Ouch.
I basically just continue on, just finish what I needed to finish.
That's funny.
How'd she get stuck?
That's a way to get
She
famous.
was leaning on the door and it went up and it had a
Oh.
thing and grabbed her.
It hooked on the back of her
Oops.
jacket. Isn't she glad she didn't buy that jacket off Wish or
lucky-
Team U?
Yeah.
Hopefully her jacket stayed on.
Okay.
Imagine if her.
You got to
clothes
remember,
fell off 'cause
jackets
she got
over here are
stuck.
pretty thick because of the cold weather.
Cold weather jacket. Yep. Yeah. If it had just been a t-shirt, she'd have been just there braless.
Bros.
So I go through the trees here. I tend to not come
There we
the
go.
I don't know that I've gone the other direction. I've always gone this direction, probably because of how the light and the dark works. And then hit that gap and around. It's fun. Things to fly around.
You got enough palm trees to fly around?
And light poles. And scoreboard.
Just don't hit the light pole.
I
Certain
almost
light
did
pole-
that once. I almost did that once
No,
with my baby hawk. I
certain-
came within about
cer-
6 inches of it.
Certain light poles are almost like magnets for certain.
You know, you get a
jobs.
better video if you hit them pylons.
Probably.
Just ask Max.
Hey David, are you gonna fix my drone when I do that?
No, but think you got a viral video, and
David's
You make from
theory is if it goes viral, you can afford to buy a new one.
Oh, yeah.
and if it don't take my advice in future.
God, I should have turned around. I should have turned around and chased that guy on the one wheel.
Mm.
I don't know why I didn't do that. I don't know. I always look at him afterwards and then go, "Oh, I should have done this," or "Oh, I should have done that." Ideas for the next time. But I always sit there in that one little parking spot because of the grass right there with that hill. It makes it really easy to land into it.
At least being over grass, you're not over concrete. Because if something
Yeah,
happens, you
exactly.
can crash in the grass. Compared
See, I
to
think I turned it. Did I turn around here? Saw the FedEx guy. I was thinking I turned around and went to go chase
because
him.
if you fall and hit concrete, it's gonna smash.
Yeah, here I go. Watch. Here I go. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up.
Oh,
to
he
him.
turns.
He turns. Yeah. Otherwise, he would have seen me. If he kept going down the street, I'd have blown by him.
I'm not sure he even saw you.
I had no idea. No idea. Anyways,
Unless
the walkers that are going down the sidewalk see me. Because I do that to them too. I'll go zipping by.
Paul, did you see Tim's comment there about Lynn?
Oh yeah. He was disputing my fact that I'm a hermit. That's what he's.
A hermit other than flying tickets.
Yep.
He's a
He,
hermit that has
he
a
knows a
router.
lot of people, and they know him. He just doesn't want to admit it.
I don't go
Popular
anywhere.
guy.
I'm a master mason, and I've been a master mason for years. You know, the last time I've been to a
If you
lodge
want to be a
meeting,
masturbator, that's your choice.
I
did I mishear that?
I haven't been to a lodge meeting in 30 years.
Well, if you're a debater,
What?
and if you're a debater and you debate in front of a large crowd,
What?
Oh
and
Why
my
not?
God.
a mass debater.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Dominic. A nice play on
Now you
words.
know.
Dominic gets his point across, you know?
He does. I'll just say Paul has a great router because he's on twice a day and
Shut
it
up.
just works.
A router.
The
The
router.
router. The router
Router.
works great for Paul.
They call down from upstairs all the time. Will you please reset the router?
And then you should not back and say, fuck off, it's a router.
Should you get a mesh system where you can go one router, second router upstairs?
Rue.
No,
R-O-U. Rue.
Everything here is all on one bill. They pay one rent,
Yeah.
and they get cable, internet, heat, air conditioning, and everything.
No, I'm not talking about splitting the bill.
This is why I'm trying to convince Paul to convert the
routers.
garage so I can move in.
So you have another access point, which
I thought Geechee was supposed to
extends
move
out.
Now Gitchy's going to move in, I reckon.
It doesn't matter. Paul's going to convert the garage. I'm moving in and I'm kidnapping Gitchy.
David says the more the merrier.
Hey,
Yeah,
David.
David, if you're
We're kidnapping Gitchy, so she's going to have to come with us anyway.
David,
you're
I hear there's all
kidnapping
kinds of
Gitchy,
properties
Laura-
in downtown
Laura's-
Detroit for you.
Yeah,
Laura's
Detroit's got all kinds of property.
You could
Nah,
just
you're
move
all
right. You could just move right in.
Nah.
Laura's going to be visiting with Gitchy more often than David.
Just because it doesn't have any walls or any floors, it's still got a roof. So you know you can move in and it's a fixer upper.
You could be a squatter.
Mm-hmm. God, I can't imagine how many people are in those houses in Detroit like that.
Oh God, too many.
I'm sure.
Squatter situation there is probably not very good, is it, Paul?
In 20 days, Gitchy's going to be kidnapped. Here in the
Kid,
UK.
you're kidnapping Gitchy?
Here in the UK by me and Laura.
Now, this is official. Everybody take note of this.
What's that?
Tim,
DJ,
EJ.
David,
No,
David is plotting to abduct and kidnap Gitchy Gooby.
what was that Tom Cruise movie where they used to arrest people because of what they were going to do in the future?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
I can't remember I can't remember the name of that movie, but it was like, oh yeah,
Minority
you're going to
Report.
commit this crime, so we're going to arrest you now.
There you
Minority
go.
Report.
It's a router.
I know what
It's
you're
a
talking about.
router.
It's a router.
Minority Report.
Router.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Say it
Minority
again,
Report?
Justin.
It
Yeah.
was Minority
Minority
Report.
Report.
Router.
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 Not
Root.
router.
Router.
Because my mailman does the route every day. He doesn't
Yep.
do a route, he does a route.
He can
How
do
does-
what he
how
wants
does-
with his
how-
tools.
How does
Because
Alexa announce it?
On the farm, the rooting animals are the pigs that root into the ground. They don't route into the ground, they root into the ground.
You
That's
travel a
route.
route.
That's a route. It's a roo. R-O-U.
Hey, David, ask Alexa.
No.
You got to know how to
Ask
split the
Alexa,
word.
David. Ask Alexa.
Alexa, say router.
Nope.
Alexa, why Americans always getting the words wrong?
Tim Jackson got it right.
Alexa, stop. We don't need any rock music. Alexa, stop.
That too, Mark. But we're talking about the electronic one that transmits wireless Wi-Fi
Yeah,
signal.
it routes your signal to your computer and your devices. Doesn't route it, it routes it
It roots it with a router.
with a router.
No, it roots it
Yeah,
with a
you
router.
know what?
Right? Why did
know-
Burger
Roots a
King?
router.
No. Why did Burger King famously quote the Route 66 if it's Route 66?
It's Route 66.
It's
Route
Route
66.
66. Shut up,
I know
Dominic.
it's Route
So-
66.
so-
It's
Oh,
Route 66.
David, it depends on where you're from, how you pronounce it.
No
You're-
shit.
You know, the
Technically,
answer-
it is. Go ahead.
Andrew?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
I
know,
pronounce that router, but
I'll-
I'm always
I'll-
working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
Yeah, but
You
that's
know-
the American.
There you go. She just said she doesn't get
She
it right.
just said it.
I
Yes,
pronounce
she
that
did.
router, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
There you go. She doesn't have it right.
So you're just teaching
Stack
her
the
to be
bitch.
retarded then.
Said she might.
Exactly, Tim.
I just think I just think the UK is full of black hat hackers, because hackers root routers.
No, we don't. We route
Yeah, you do.
routers.
Are you
We-
saying you're a hacker, David?
Did you say we?
Yeah.
He's a hacker, man. He roots things.
Yeah. Put it this way: if I could, I'd be hacking Alexa right now.
David,
Just-
What did he say?
David,
He was going to be balls deep in an Alexa.
David roots for black. What's that team?
Blackpool.
Preston.
Blackpool.
Preston.
Yeah, but you root for them, right?
No,
No.
I support them.
You
Yeah,
told
we
me
don't
you
use-
you
You
told me you
support
root.
them, but you don't root for them.
Yeah, we
We
don't,
don't
use
call it
rah,
route
rah.
over here.
You don't root for a team. Root means something completely different in Australia.
And it does in the UK.
Break it down. Break it down.
So
Well,
you're saying
there's
one
something
way-
to be said about the Justin. You're right.
And
They're saying there's a.
Explain it to him, Justin.
Oh, I was just going to say they're saying there's one right way to say it, and it's not them two. Gotcha.
Mark White is, I think, is
Uh.
referring to the song about that road.
Yep, Route 66. That's how it's said in the song.
Oh,
Also
Yeah,
notice
correct.
is that true? Dominic,
Exactly.
is that true?
Yes.
Mhm.
Correct, Tim.
also notice
I didn't
Andrew,
know that.
Andrew,
Mhm.
if you come over here
Mhm.
and slapped a girl on the vagina, which part of the body are you hitting her on?
You'd be picking your teeth up off the floor.
Because don't you guys call a fanny the bone?
The what?
Your
Yeah,
bum.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fanny.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't
Call it a
call it the
fanny.
bum, we call it an ass. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
As
Fanny
Fanny.
over
No.
there.
No,
Whereas
they
the
some people
fanny
call
is
it
the front part
cat
over
fanny.
here.
Exactly. The fanny is the front part over here, not the back
It's
part.
like
No,
And
the
it's
front
like-
part is a split tail. What are you talking about?
And if you're 16, a hot dog is a glizzy.
yes.
Yeah, a hot
worked
dog's a
that one
glizzy,
out.
bro. You don't know that? That's real sus. You don't know that.
Yeah,
Real sus.
I know that
Uh,
now.
And if
Joey?
over here, if somebody says to you, go and get your fanny pack, it doesn't mean the bum bag or the bag that you put around your waist.
Yeah, we call them bum bags over here, not fanny packs.
Bum bags are carried by the homeless people. What are you talking about?
Hey, Paul.
See, we just call them homeless. We don't call them bums because that's rude.
Just notice the two places getting it
Jody.
wrong are
What's
both
that?
island.
What's that,
Really,
Rob?
Jody?
I was gonna say, just notice that both places that are getting it wrong are islands because
Now,
nobody
Okay,
because nobody
okay.
else wanted to
Islands,
do it.
islands onto their own
Right.
selves. Yep.
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
Hot Rod. Notice one thing. Two islands on either side of the globe getting it correct. One island is probably bigger than you guys put together, but don't worry about that because Australia's freaking huge. And it's its own continent. It's not an island, it's a continent.
No, it's an
It's an
it's a over glorified island.
It's a continent.
It's just a big island.
Wait a minute. You just said it was an island. Now you said it's a continent. Make it
It's also actually it's the continent
It's the
of
world's biggest
Australia.
island, but the
Why are we
world's
debating
smallest
geography?
Exactly.
world's smallest continent.
But yet the world's biggest island. Right?
Hmm.
You know, technically, the
And
entire
just
the entire
and
world is an
technically-
island. The entire world's an island. You're sitting on a plate that's floating on the magma, so everything's an island.
exactly.
Technically.
And also, right, we
Yeah, I gotta
conquer
agree with
most of the world.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope you guys know that this is never going to end. David never gives up.
No,
He goes by
Okay.
never give up, never surrender.
Paul, name who said that in Galaxy Quest.
What?
Galaxy question.
Who said that in Galaxy Quest?
hey Chuck, yeah, we're still going.
Tim
We'll be
Allen.
here a lot longer.
Like
Who?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Okay.
By the way, Andrew, if you'd have watched my stream earlier, and many times before, I've said it many times, I love winding these guys up, right? I really couldn't give a shit how you pronounce it because it's all pronounced different over here as well. I mean, if you go to Liverpool, it's a router, right? Go to Ireland, it's a router. Go to Scotland, it's a piece of shit, right? That's how it is. Yeah. But I love how these guys get so defensive.
I'm
We're not
being
defensive.
It's
We're
Not
all
being
in jest.
defensive at all. It's just a fun
It's just-
conversation.
we-
It's just a
It's
fun
Hi,
conversation.
all in jest.
What? No,
Welcome
we
back,
just
Jeff.
want to educate you. That's all.
Well, you're failing.
told you I'm too Americanized to go anywhere else.
Hi,
Yeah.
Chuck. How are you?
No, I think it'd be really fun if Justin came to Australia.
Oh
and-
yeah, that'd be good.
and went through various suburbs.
I'd love Justin to come over here and spend one evening in a pub, right? And just see how many times he gets his head kicked in.
Oh, damn.
Just because. Just
Oh,
because.
I'd come over there. I don't care.
No,
Well, you-
I'm not saying that he deserves to get his head kicked in. I'm saying just because what would happen, right, is everything that he thinks is innocent in America is probably not innocent over here.
Yeah.
It's just
For
the way the
example?
world is.
For example,
Like I said, I'm too
Hey, Tim.
Americanized to
I
live in
see
any other
Tim.
country.
Yes, Tim.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
I can hear you.
Yeah, David, I was thinking about buying another router, but I'm rooted because I don't have the money.
Yeah.
So you skin.
So you're rooted in
Sure.
poverty.
Tim's been waiting 20 minutes to tell that dad joke.
Fuck yeah.
A
Fucking rooted. The fucking router.
Yeah.
You
router.
root something like
Hey,
fuck
even
yeah,
Tim
you're
lives in
talking
Australia.
Hey, I'm
He
surprised
says it's
he's
a
not
router.
taking your guys' side on that.
you're talking about Roto Rooter.
Rotor
That's
Rooter.
what I said.
Tim.
Fuck yeah.
Rotor Rooter.
Tim, you're an American. Don't worry about it.
He's talking about a
Yeah.
fucking big ass plumbing company over here.
Fuck it
How
up.
do you spell America? WRONG.
God.
Wrong. What?
There you go. You got it.
David's wrong. He's admitting it, Tim.
No,
He-
you're
he-
wrong.
He is a rooter, so I'm going to get multiple girls tonight. A fucking rooter.
No, not rooter. It's a root. Rooter.
You're not
There's
going to
only
win.
one
It's a
T in
router.
it.
It's a fucking
Well,
router.
Dominic knows about ruse. What's the ruse, right?
Yep.
Roos are different to a roo.
Why?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll go with root.
Roos are
66 as a
R-double-O.
root or a router, but not a. No, it's a router.
Wait, if it's Route 66 and it's spelt the same, then it's the same, isn't it? It's a router.
So what?
Huh?
So what is a
Can I just
modem?
point something out to you all here? I'm the English person here, and you're speaking English, so get it right.
But we don't talk like this. We don't talk like this.
David's trying to take the high road.
Don't listen to any of them, Mark.
He may not be
Well, we
English. He's British, but he may not be English.
I'm English.
Mm-hmm.
I speak
Well,
the
he's
King's,
talking like
I
this, but
speak
that
the
doesn't
King's
mean everybody
Lancashire.
else gotta-
You're not from Wales.
So
No,
if
then
you had
would-
that
if
accent,
he was
everybody
if I
else
was
has
from
to.
Wales, it would be Welsh.
He does sound a little South Korean.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Gonna need a background check.
Send up another balloon, please. Send up another balloon. Use enough helium this time. The fuckers called it.
Yeah.
Dude, there was nothing more glorious than watching that F-22 just jam a fucking $1 million damn fucking rocket right into that balloon.
Jesus.
But they said that
I mean,
the
how
way those
can't-
weather, well,
How
they
can't
said
they find out that it's coming across the border? How can't they find
they
Well,
knew
they
about
know,
it.
like,
They knew about it.
Israel got the Iron Dome, but they couldn't even fucking stop.
No,
it.
they knew
No, it's
about it.
it's not that, dude. Is I think that they did it on purpose because they
Well,
were monitoring it as well, trying to
What's
find,
wrong with
probably
jam-
trying to pull
Sure.
signals and all kinds of shit from it.
Mm-hmm.
What's
There
wrong
was a
with
reason.
what, David?
He just put in England, don't say jam. Why not?
Uh oh, is that the?
Don't say jam.
Oh, here he
Hey,
is.
Mark.
Matt,
Hey, oh, it's that one dude.
it's that
I
one
remember him.
dude.
I remember
Which
him.
guy?
Oh,
Can't see
what's
him.
his name again? Oh, Matt. It's right there.
Forgot all about his channel.
Someone's so
Yeah.
insignificant down at the bottom there that he can't even show his face. So don't worry about that.
Hey, Matt, I will be forever grateful for your stopping in.
So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tim's just been on a complete just
Because you
ever
know,
ever since you left, dude. He's been veering the other way.
yeah,
just-
the little minions have gone astray.
yeah, I've got to pull him back into line, little prick.
Oh my god.
And they're being led by Justin. They're being led
So
astray.
let's ask Matt. Is it router or rooter?
What for your internet thing and all that sort of shit?
What do you
Yeah.
call that?
Yeah.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
Router.
Shut up.
Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
it.
Thank you.
David's been going on for an hour that all of us idiots
router.
don't know the difference between router and rooter.
I know what a router is, but it's got
Right.
nothing to do with the internet.
Right, put him back in the waiting room. How do I get
Oh,
back in the
damn.
waiting room?
I got him already.
Who kicked him?
That was David.
David kicked him? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He rage quit on you.
No.
Well, you can't do it anymore, Matt, because I made you co-host.
Righto. I I'm above all that.
No, you're not. You're down under. You're below all of us. Sorry about your luck, but you're definitely below all of us.
I am below you, mate, and I'm looking up going, fuck that.
So are you saying like essentially David virtually teabagged him then?
Yeah.
Oh.
He did. He teabagged me. Kicked me off and went,
Lord have mercy.
Damn. Shit.
This has
Oh,
been a hell of a
Jonathan.
conversation tonight. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Jonathan, if you have any questions about the Mavic 2 Pro, ask Matt now. He knows everything about that drone.
Jonathan,
No,
has he got a Mavic 2 Pro?
Lance wanted to add 2S. I was thinking about trading them, but I seen the controller for that thing. I can't do that one.
He's
For
flying
what?
an Air 2S right now.
He doesn't want
Yep.
to go to the old controller under the fold out.
Oh, so he's got the Air 2S. He's downgraded from the Mavic 2 Pro. That's okay.
No. Lance has a Mavic 2 Pro. I have an Air 2S. He was looking for an Air 2S and said he was trying to get rid of a Mavic 2 Pro. So I was thinking about trading them, and then I did a little bit of homework. And that controller, it doesn't that drone doesn't connect to the RC Pro.
No.
The controller it has is a real old model.
It doesn't connect to the RC controller.
Well, I'll tell you what, right? I know it's older and all that sort of stuff, and I was out with the Mavic 3, and that's excellent. And I was with another couple of blokes, and I had the Mavic 2 with me. And I said, oh, look out, guys, here comes some old school. So I pull the iPad out and do all that sort of stuff. It all depends on what you want, man. I mean, you're going to get better footage out of a Mavic 2 Pro. Sorry, that's going to upset a lot of people with an Air 2S, right? But you're going to, right? It's an amazing color profile. I put a video out a couple of weeks with the Mavic 2 Pro. And you can't get that sort of footage without an adjustable aperture, right?
What's the highest resolution? 4K, correct?
4K, yeah. Well, it depends. If you're doing a hyperlapse, you can get a 5.7, I think it is, 5.7K out of a Mavic 2 Pro. God's sake.
It's still a downgrade from a Phantom 4.
Oh my God.
Mechanical shutter, man. Makes
Yeah,
it
well,
makes
what's that
everything
got
look
to
better.
do? Well, other than mapping, what has that got to do with anything?
And it knocks Phantom 4 knocks the Mavic 2 Pro out of the air.
Only when the
Or
Mavic 2's 4K's out to sea.
Fuck that was funny.
Well, that's what I was telling you.
I don't like it.
Hey, Matt, here's what Justin's gonna buy right there.
I'm not
There you
buying that.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
somebody like Donald would get more use out of that than I would.
That's
price.
$400 for that thing?
Yeah.
For what Donald does, that thing would do an excellent job with that X5 on it.
I
Got
think
the
Max,
X5 camera, not the X3.
I think Max Air got his for like $900.
Oh
His
yeah,
Inspire.
Drone Nerds was selling them
Yeah,
for
well,
1,200 for fully refurbished,
And
and it came with a battery, controller, and
And the X3, right?
I think might have had a case with it.
Hey, Chuck.
Hello, sir.
Mr.
Okay.
Chuck.
He just quietly slipped in.
Well, hey, there you go, Chuck. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I put a Mavic 2 Pro video up.
No one
Little
can.
Mavic 2 Pro.
Blew me away. Stunning.
The only thing I ever struggled with Mavic 2 Pro, this is the only thing I struggled with, was the barrel distortion, and it's not that significant.
It's not. It all depends on what you're shooting. I had a
Yeah.
lot of trouble with it when I was doing a city, when I did those night shots
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the 2 Pro.
That's
I had
it.
a lot of work to do.
That was a pain in the ass. Other than that, thing was rock solid. Always, it never surprised me when I was flying it.
No,
Well,
Always
that's what
did
I
just
was
what I
telling
wanted to do.
Jonathan. I was telling Jonathan, I was like, dude, before DJI started pumping out all these drones as quick as they are now, I said that was like the flagship drone for 4 or 5 years. That's what everybody used. And I told him, I said, when that Mavic 3 came on the scene, a lot of those guys that were professionally shooting started dumping a lot of M2s on the market, and you could actually get them for not too much.
I never should have bought the Mavic 3 when I did. It was stupid.
Yeah, the classic was the one.
Yeah,
it
you
was
can find pretty
well,
good deals on those.
That's true, Matt. But I mean, but the reason I shouldn't have bought Mavic 3 when I did is because half the shit didn't work on it when it came out in November.
That's right.
Oh
I
yeah,
got it
when
in
it first came out.
January. Shit still didn't work on it, and then they didn't fix it till spring,
April.
Yeah. So
Hey, Chris.
and
Chris
then
Ledworth.
that stupid 7-time tele lens is a piece of shit. So like
Waste of
you
time. That's why I didn't buy one. Useless.
you have less weight, less complexity with the classic. That's really the sweet spot.
I'll tell you what though, the 3 Pro is a nice zoom lens. That's a lot better.
Yeah, that's the same lens that's on like
I think the only
The
reason
7X
Pro,
is
right?
improved. The 7X is improved on that one.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the only reason Matt didn't like it was because Jim don't know how to zoom in.
Yeah.
You know?
Tap to
And that was-
focus.
Where is Jim at?
I don't know. He's
I
probably
was happy with a Nokia phone 1995 video footage quality. That's
Yeah.
what he likes. He doesn't. Oh, it's brilliant. No, it's not, mate.
Oh, where's he at?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
What do
waiting
you
for
guys
Matt
think?
to do a Rubik's Cube with his drone.
So Matt, what do you think the Mavic 4 is gonna be?
Oh, shit.
Do I dare? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Got a
I'm
coffee
You notice
machine
the-
in built.
You notice the cameras though are looking bigger and beefier now over time. Seems like they're
Yeah.
getting a
Well,
little
they're
bit
getting
bigger.
bigger sensors.
Yeah.
Well, the bigger
Right.
sensor made that's why the classic, actually the housing for the Mavic 3 Classic, I don't think is much bigger than, well, you know, Matt, you have both. I haven't compared both side by side, but about
Oh,
the
it's a bit
same, aren't
bigger.
they?
No, it's a lot bigger.
Is
A lot bigger than 2 Pro. Oh, absolutely. It was only a couple of weeks ago I was looking at that. And I'm looking at it again. It makes my Mavic 2 Pro look like a Mavic Pro. You know, it's a lot bigger lens, a lot bigger frame, and all that sort of stuff. I mean, the camera's come a long way since the Mavic Pro. The Mavic
Well,
Pro was a pretty shitty camera. It was
The
okay.
Mavic, 1/2/3, right? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, yeah.
1/2 or something.
Yeah, it was very
good.
small.
It was good back in the day.
It was a huge leap from what I was dealing with the Spark.
Yeah.
But the Mavic Pro, because of that sensor, you know, you can't expect it. But the darks really did mush up on it really bad, and I got better footage out of the Spark, to be honest, than what I did out of the Mavic Pro when it came to lower light stuff, which is
Really?
surprising. Absolutely.
That's the thing that really
Wow.
makes me not want to fly Mavic 2 Pro anymore is the detail that you get, the low light detail that you get out of the 4/3 sensor is just
a lot different.
Oh man, it just looks through shit. Like when I was flying that thing in like Iceland, and I flew up to the VRBO we rented, you could see right through the place, even though it was dark. You'd see right through it. It was like
man,
crazy.
Yeah, it was. I did a video a couple of years ago with the 2 Pro because I wanted to try it in the city. Now I got all the footage I needed, and it took me a week to grade that to get it to any sort of decent sort of video. Trying to get as much as I can out of the footage, which I did.
Matthew,
I put
just
yeah.
interrupt you.
Yeah.
I have something to say.
What's
Hi, Tiny Channel.
Oh, I knew he had no balls. I knew he had no balls. Fuck it up.
Say, Matt,
You got
look, I got a
helium
little
balloon
itch
next
right
to
here. I have a little itch right here.
Yeah, the
Or was
line
it here? Right here.
Yeah, don't worry, Chuck. You're not much better.
Oh, he'll be
Blue,
my dust
not
soon. My dust pretty soon. Finally got
I
some
will tell you
traction.
something though. I will tell you something about that Mavic 3. Fantastic, but flying it in 5.130, not night mode. Night mode sucks on that thing. I mean, it does a good enough job, but if you really look at the footage, it's shit, right? 5.1 in low light situations with your ISO around about 800 and a 130 shutter, and you'll get so much detail out of that, man, because it's opened up 5.1. The whole sensor is being used.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It really is.
I certainly remember.
Matt.
I
And that's the
certainly
Pro?
remember the one you did when you came down to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Seeing what I saw and seeing what you saw, there was a whole difference. What
Yeah,
I
yeah.
put up when I
Yeah.
looked at it and went, "Geez."
Yeah, it's a massive, massive
Matt, you
difference.
can't use spotlight in high res, can you? It's only like you have to throttle back. You can't do the 5 point whatever.
Oh, I don't use Spotlight or anything like that.
Yeah,
I
if you
mean,
use
I
Spotlight-
haven't experimented.
4K 60
you're
and
limited
below.
to-
I
yeah,
think.
4K 60 and below. That's right.
Ah,
And,
okay.
Like I actually really benefit from Spotlight, so I have to throttle back the sensor to make use of that feature because it makes my life so
Ah.
much easier.
Yeah, okay.
Especially real estate and stuff makes it so much easier. But like
It doesn't have to, does it? You know what I mean?
maybe Mavic 4 will fix that problem. That's how they're going to get my money. That'll be one of the ways. Oh, look, you can do high res now,
Yeah.
ultra
I
high
don't know.
res.
Unless they have a 10x optical on it, I don't want it.
It's 3 out of the 4 people in your book on your panel.
Welcome back, Donald.
I don't think
Or
it's going to
3
get
out
a
of the 5.
time optical. I don't know, Rod.
You remember my use case, Jeff?
I know. I remember these kids. But I'm just thinking.
Rocket launches and human rocket launches in particular, because there's a 40 nautical mile TFR when there's humans on board the rocket. So you're
I'd be
literally
happy with-
about 45 miles away.
Welcome back, Joe.
I'd be happy with a 4-time optical.
Welcome back, Joe.
Hey, I'm still plugging in wires.
But it's just me. 3 or 4-time would be great, because then we have the same. You have the 3-time tele in the Mavic Pro, Mavic 3 Pro, but they have a 3-time optical. Hell yeah!
Look, I
With
saw some
variable
footage.
aperture.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw some footage from Brett Gizmo Drones down in Melbourne with his Pro, and the shots that you were getting, he was getting with that zoom, with the parallax effect on the boat.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's brilliant, man. Really, really
Billy
nice.
Kyle loves that lens. I remember when he did the review of it when it came out. That was the lens that he thought was like the sweet spot for the drone. Which
Yeah, it's nice. It is
Yeah,
nice.
but it's still you're not going to get the killer detail. Is going to be the micro four thirds every time.
Yeah, you're not gonna. It's not to zoom in on things extremely far, but it does give you a
effect,
different look to the shots.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not all wide angle.
Yeah,
that is cool about it. I mean, the be able to use multiple lenses.
Mhm.
Although I think Air 3 does a better job with that because you have the same profile.
Although I think calling it parallax effect, everybody calls it parallax effect. It bothers me because parallax exists on every single lens.
It's more accentuated, right?
But
exaggerated.
Well, when you zoom in, you're bringing the far background larger, and so it does accentuate it a little more.
Well, because everything's about angles, yeah, and that steeper angle in the back, it's appears to be moving faster than the foreground.
Faster, yeah.
That's what's cool about it. I remember asking my dad that. I think I told you guys this a
Learning,
long time
Tim.
ago. It's like, Dad, why do things look like they're moving faster than the things that are further away? And he's like, well, that's because you're looking at everything in angles, and it's like the angles change. Oh,
I said, are you learning something, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach you here.
Right onto it.
Yes. I'm learning how to have Smoko in peace.
And you're on a live show. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
There's nobody pulling the GUNs.
Smoko already, Tim. Jeez.
And actually, Chuck, how many drones do you think they'd sell if they gave us a big enough zoom that you could be 5 miles away and zoom in and see the quarterback's eyes?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
From 5 miles away. They probably
Better
saw
be-
a lot of that drone.
Better be super stable. I mean, just a little
Oh,
wiggle
yeah.
that, you know, it's gonna be shit.
But it'd keep the idiots from flying into the stadium. to take the
And
picture.
see through walls. You'd have to see through walls too.
Need the X-ray vision lens.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want that. Yeah.
Ed props got
you
up
can-
there.
Or else get a waiver for the 400 feet.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what's weird about their obstacle avoidance? I don't know why the fuck they don't just put LiDAR on it. You know,
Cost?
Marcus
cost?
never would have fucking flew his Air 3 into that wall if it was LiDAR. LiDAR would have known that there was a damn wall there, regardless of what fucking color it was. Instead of this sort of contrasty obstacle avoidance kind of crap they have.
I fly mostly
Brandon,
without
it's
obstacle avoidance on all the time myself anyway. So
I turn it off.
I leave it on, but I'm not leaning on it at all. So if it's
And that's most people. After you've flown a little bit, it's almost
yeah.
no use.
The only time I do turn it on is if I am going to be flying in what I know is going to be kind of a sketchy environment.
Yeah.
Where I won't be able to keep track of
agreed.
everything.
Oh, that's pretty
Nice.
cool.
That's a cool logo.
Who did that?
Like that one, but also like,
I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
Yeah, I like
Angry
that.
Birds.
The
but a
other
drone.
one, actually, that. See, I
That one
like
pops.
that.
You know what? I like
Oh,
that.
that's pretty cool.
Go with that
I like
one.
that. That one's good because it's media. He's got all of the media there.
I like that one too. That one's really cool.
As I feel, I like that one. But I'm more partial to a circular logo. That's just me. Now, that's
See, I don't
good,
view
but-
any of these as logos. I view them all as artwork.
I would say that's true, and it's very.
That's the closest to a logo, but it's not really a
You do it
logo.
for YouTube, though. The rules are different, I think.
I think
Okay,
that
That's
one.
the total picture right there.
Yeah, I like that one. too.
Then
That's got it all.
as I said, I try and work it into something that's a circle that you can put on tops and jackets and
Yeah, that
hoodies,
has everything, man. That'll
water
complete a
bottles.
shirt. That'll complete a shirt, man. It just won't be, that has everything.
you
on
can't
the
do it.
lights, the mixer, to everything.
There
Uh,
you go. I like that. There's our vote, mate.
There you go.
There's the
Yeah,
vote.
Better leave it.
And I did make a comment on there.
so you
Microsoft
just leave a
From
thumb.
where I see it, I really like what I see, but as I said, my preference is
Oh.
circular logos.
Oh, look, there's
you
Laura.
You should have done a. Randy, you should have done a poll. You could have done 4 of them.
It should have done a poll.
An image
Set it up
poll.
as a poll.
Do an image poll, and then we can go vote on it.
Yeah.
Justin did a poll once, didn't you, mate?
What?
You did a poll once, didn't you?
Yeah, right
Ah,
into the
shit.
fucking thing.
Mavic
Every
2,
day.
Mini
No,
2. Brr, see ya.
yeah. Fucking thing jumped out in front of me, bro.
Did mating season.
Yeah,
Vicious.
fucking reinforced concrete poles, man. They're a lot of weight behind them.
Gonna,
Yeah,
Mini 2's
right.
gonna push that over.
I can't even scratch it.
Like a mozzie. Get off me.
It's like that tree in Harry Potter. Beat some
Yeah.
shit out the car.
Yeah.
Remember when Lori smacked
Yeah,
a freaking
do a poll. Oh, I don't know about that.
with her about it. Just
And
bounced
here's
off.
the other part, Chuck. Now that I'm flying FPV and I'm
Yeah.
having fun with those, it's gonna take a camera drone
I thought
having
it was-
something well worth it to make me want to spend any money on a fucking camera drone. I'd rather have another FPV drone that I can beat up.
I
How
don't
are
think
Randy?
you do, Randy. I'm not sure.
Hey, Matt, what was the biggest drone you've flown?
Could be
the,
right,
the
though.
Pro series, the Mavic series.
Okay, but you never flown Inspires or anything of the big
No.
one? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I nearly
the
bought
series.
one once. I didn't need it, but I thought, oh, they're so fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, it would have been a waste of money for me. So yeah, no, just the Mavics really. Oh, the Phantom's a bit bigger than the Mavic, so I have flown one of them. But
Yeah, the Mavic's pretty chunky. I love the
Yeah.
Mavic series stuff.
You remember when
It's
Tim
perfect.
tried to fly a Phantom?
I remember
Oh,
that. Yeah,
Lord. Oh,
he
Lord.
tried to fly
I
it
didn't
out towards
crash
the
it.
ocean, but it went under the bench.
I didn't crash it. I didn't crash it.
No, that was
that-
pure
crashing.
luck right there.
You didn't.
There was
it
no,
was.
that had nothing to do with you being skillful pilot or not. That was just pure
No.
luck. I think
He
That
had
was
7
luck.
thumbs. He had 7 thumbs on that controller.
Oh, man.
Better to be
Fuck
lucky than
y'all.
good, man.
Oh,
Actually, Chuck, what I'd like is the 16X off the M30. Because that's a 16X optical. The digital goes to like 160 or something like that, but the 16X optical.
It's like a little bit of zoom to make it easier to punch in when I'm flying. But
Jim
most of
have the
time-
X5 or X something or other? He had a 32 on it or some shit. And he took off and then did that zoom in on
okay.
the.
You got
Oh, it was on the gas pump. I remember
Yeah,
that.
add a lot of cost.
I was talking
though.
about that.
Can you imagine if they put the
it
zoom
could
on
be
there?
too.
I was pretty sure because there was a 3, a 5, a 7, and a 9, and I think he had the 7.
Isn't there
Remember
an
he
eight?
he had all the fucking lenses to it and everything.
I think he had, you're talking Jim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with his Matrice 210. I think he had a 20X optical.
Dude, he had like what 3 or 4 Inspire ones too.
I thought he had the M300.
Shit ton of them.
210. He had the
210 as
210.
well. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one he had all them problems with, right?
Well, he went
Yes.
and bought a bunch of Inspires and then found out that they don't do good around power poles, which
Nah.
was his main
No.
inspection. Because they weren't shielded, and so he had to go out and buy the Matrice, which had the shielding for that.
That's an RTX too.
A lot of money.
It's a lot. That's a shitload of money.
Yeah, it is.
And money comes in handy when you're playing video games.
You know, I think the M30 without the thermal, I think it's 10 grand.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Jesus. That's RTX.
And I think
right?
when Dre
The
bought
M30.
it, it was what, like 16 or 18, something like that.
Yeah.
The thermal,
yeah.
the M30T is in that range. The non-thermal, just the M30, I think is at 10 grand.
I'm
They're-
pretty
give
sure
or take.
Dre got the one with all the bells and whistles.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
they were.
M30T.
That's over 20
Yeah.
grand here.
I don't know. I'd rather have the 2 Mavic 3s that I have, well, the classic and the original Mavic 3 than all that stuff. At least
I don't know. The thermal
Oh,
might be
I-
really useful right now because I could go down and look at all the freaking homeless in the woods down the street.
Yep, it depends on what you're using it for.
Well, yeah, Rod and I say
Case
that all the
scenario.
time. Depends on use case. But
Case scenario.
yep,
Mm.
I don't know. I know when I go back to Iceland, I am not just bringing one Mavic 3. There will be 2 with me this time. I'm not setting it down. I'm not setting it down anywhere near Black Icelandic sand again.
Don't do that, dude. Oh, that
Jesus.
was a nightmare.
That made me so sad. Dude, to the sound of the it was awful. I couldn't get that shit out of there.
No. Yeah, it's it was a bit of a pity that brand new, basically, barely been flown, just a little bit of sand, fucked everything.
It's nasty. And that shit has iron in it, so it just glues itself to the magnets in there. You can't get it out. You think you did? Like I thought I got it all out. You know, I thought I blew it all out. Everything was like it would turn freely. I take the drone, I'd like tap it upside down on the motor, and then it's like shit. I can't fly this thing.
I've got iron in it. Yeah,
You're
no
screwed.
getting that.
This
No
literally
getting that
screwed.
out. No getting that out. Change
So,
the
yeah.
poll. Thanks, guys. Here we go.
And
Let's
then
have a look.
I went back to the DJI store on my last day in Iceland. I would have bought another Mavic 3 if I had Mavic 3 Classic right there on the spot.
Option 4. Here we go. He's got a poll up there now with his logo.
Yep, I
Nice.
voted.
And click on it.
So, yep,
click on
I've
it.
got the vote
Click
there
on it.
too.
Going there now.
Got
Yeah.
3 votes.
Option 1, 2, 3.
I'll vote on it after work. I'll vote on it after work.
Obviously, option 3 is
67%.
the correct choice. Everybody else is wrong.
Tim works. He does? Really?
Mm-hmm. 6 to 6.
Kind of looks like Donald on a
Aren't you the
drum at
guy that
piano.
hides in the corner in the closet and like takes a
Oh,
nap
hang
the
on.
entire 12 hours?
Yes, yes. Okay. Yep. Pays the bills.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you all right up there in the corner, man?
Ooh,
That's
5
right.
votes. Option 2's got 80%.
Huh, that's weird.
Is it the one that Matt said?
They just swap. Here we
Is it the
go.
one that Matt said? Huh?
Matt's all fuzzy. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was the one that
That's
a lot
fuzzy.
of us
It
like.
looks okay to me.
Yeah, I
he
did
was
like-
fuzzy there for a minute.
It's a little
Fuzzy.
fuzzy, yeah.
Fuzzy wuzzy.
Lay off those pills, mate.
And
Hey,
then-
Matt.
No, lay out that shit.
Matt, did you see Joe's near miss with his Zavada?
No.
Oh, play that, Joe.
Oh, the bridge one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah. Where you
You
actually
got the sticks or the motion controller, Joe?
Got
That
it.
was with the
Threaded.
sticks, but I lost control.
threaded the needle. All right,
I had
kids.
a
I'm gonna go over and check out Sean's stream.
Oh, good thing that AI
Righto,
worked
chap.
out for you, Randy.
See you, dude.
See you, brother.
Later, Chuck.
Peace
Later.
out.
Made some cool shit. Later.
And it was weird what the issue turned out to be.
yeah, really was.
Do you have it, Joe?
Wait. No, I'm looking for it. Hold on.
It's really something to watch, man. It's
What do you the one
it-
with the bridge?
yeah,
Yeah.
he should have gone right out afterwards and bought some lottery tickets.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you. Fucking hell, you should have.
yeah, I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
I wasn't subscribed to Mad Props.
Hmm.
I thought I was too, and then I went over to his channel to look at the options, and then I noticed I wasn't.
That's
Mm.
weird because he's been
I
on
could
my
have
channel.
swore I was.
Yeah, the
there's
subscription is
always-
really
Hey, Justin.
strange. Like I went to
I
Justin's
stuck it in the
channel.
chat, Justin.
Yeah,
I'm afraid to
subscriptions
put
have
it
been
on
acting.
right now 'cause
Sometimes
this thing
they
ain't
just
acting right.
accidentally unsubscribe.
Yeah,
I'm
I
listening,
was just
Don.
gonna
I'm
say
listening.
the subscription on YouTube has been acting really weird.
Yeah.
At least for me, I went over to Justin's channel the other night, and it had me subscribed, and I know I've unsubscribed like 10 times.
Good on you,
You
Doug.
see what I did there? A little switcheroo. That's
Uh-huh.
what we call a little switcheroo in comedy.
Oh!
Add it in. Rousing.
Dude. You know what we call that? We call that doing a Tim.
Yeah.
It was
There
a
we go.
cheek squeezing moment.
Okay, I think if you had on the audio that I think
Yeah,
that was a great
Yeah.
addition to the sound effects there. I think if you had
It
that
was.
mixed into the track, oh,
yeah. When I got midway into the bridge, I got a vision sensor calibration error and lost control.
You know what, man?
Yeah, you
All
need
that
Am I?
metal. I've had trouble with bridges in the past too when I've tried to fly through them. And all that metal is really stuffed with my even flying over rail tracks.
I could see it messing with the GPS, but vision. That's
Well,
just
what happened was I even flew out by the lake, by the river, and
Mhm.
it was doing the same thing with nothing around. So I calibrated
Oh.
out there, and it said everything was right. Did it again, so I brought it here and did it on the computer through the assist, and did it with the vision sensors, and now it works perfect. It even flies better.
Vision sensors, eh?
Yeah, I don't know
Which
why.
is
It might
weird
have been
because there's only
updated.
one set downward on the Avada.
Yeah, it was the down ones doing it.
There's only one sensor.
Well, there was
That's it.
there was one more part of it that he didn't show. Was afterwards, tell him about the electrical wires.
the skid marks.
Yeah, I flew it
Yeah.
again
Yeah, that's
afterwards, and it was
smart.
flying good. It came down in between wires and clipped one and everything else.
It's lucky you got prop guards on that thing, mate.
And prior to all of that, I had the Mavic 3 in the air and had 7 Osprey. Decided they wanted to see what it was.
Yeah, that's never good. I was
So
out
I brought
there.
it down and I said, 3 strikes, I'm done.
Yeah. I was out the other night getting a sunset. Beautiful. And I thought, because this time of year is a real bitch because all these birds are really aggressive, just like light poles. And I was flying away and beautiful, beautiful. And all of a sudden I see this bird go in front of my, oh, fuck that, right? Sports mode back home. I cannot handle that.
Yeah.
That's me gone. I'm out of there. It's too much money in the air to be worried about a bloody sunset.
Yeah.
Yep. Sparrows are the worst for me.
Yeah.
They are. They
Barn
follow you right
swallows.
up to 5,000 meters, which I fly at.
Yeah.
They'll follow you right up there.
Yep.
Awesome. And they're quick too, really quick to get up there.
Yeah, they are.
Upward.
I've had barn swallows underneath bridges go after me a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they don't give a shit, mate. They're bastards.
Well, it's either a bird or a homeless person.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, I want to publicly thank you very much for your advice and your tutelage, because it was 3 or 4 years ago, you told me to keep editing was all important and to keep using the editing program that I use, which is
Movie Maker.
No, Movie Maker.
Movie Maker.
Movie. I don't think I've heard of that one. What is that? Is that a
No,
new one?
It's the premiere of editing.
It's the best Microsoft's got to offer.
Yes, yes. And I owe it all to you. Otherwise,
That's
I'd have gone off like these guys and go buy this program, that program. Nope, Movie Maker.
Well, you know why I said that, Paul, is because I cannot have other people getting good footage. So if you stick to that, mate, it makes my stuff look better.
It's good enough for me. And thank you very much, man.
And you know, with Movie Maker, it comes with a $12 one-time payment for the pro version.
Have you got the pro?
You own it forever.
Yeah.
Have you got the pro version, Paul?
Yes.
Well, aren't you? Can you render in 4K on the pro version?
Yes.
He's full of shit. Don't listen to him.
It'll even go up to 16K.
16.
Uh-huh.
16.
Yeah.
Crap with a K. Yeah.
So if you want to see wire, here, I'll show you this one. So Maddie and I were building diving last weekend. Here it comes. Boom. Right there. Maddie swears I'm down. I was like 2 inches from it. So
I've touched wires before.
it was a nice weekend though.
On your nipples?
Nipples.
No, you don't touch wires on your nipples. That's stupid. You clamp them on your nipples.
Good point.
Okay.
All right. Well, I got to
So
roll because I got
insulted in my life.
to get to work, boys.
Okay,
So,
Matt. Hey, thanks for stopping by. You're always
All right.
welcome, and I'll forever be grateful for that tip. You know.
No worries, mate.
Stay
And
safe on your route to work.
on my
Route.
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 Well,
Shut up,
yeah.
Paul.
Root.
Now that's
You're gonna have a route.
bone for contention. Oh, because that can be route or route, right? But a router, it's not a router.
Router. Shut up.
He's been arguing that router stuff for all afternoon.
No, I haven't.
Have a good day, Matt.
No worries, see you,
man.
boys.
Take care.
Tim's
See you on
trying
the
to get rid
road,
of him.
Tim.
Bye, small channel.
My small channel.
Yeah, testicular problem again, David's got. All right, see yous.
Okay, all right, bye. Take care.
Jesus.
Did you hear how Tim was trying to get rid of him? He was like, all right,
Yep.
we'll see you later, Matt. Bye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye, Matt. Bye. Go, Matt. Piss off, Matt.
Well, bye.
It's funny. I was going to ask him if Dennis ever clipped that. He was doing that live show on Noosa Beach. I wondered if he clipped that that video. That bird came right in front when Matt had it out.
Matt had what up? What?
Matt was flying Dennis's Mavic 3.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe
Oh, yeah, that's when he
bird was going to
decided.
land on him or something.
Yeah, that's when he fell in love with the Mavic 3. I remember that.
Yeah, that's right.
When he wanted to get one.
Oh, he got one like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks
This
or
is
something like
it.
that.
Yeah, it wasn't too long after that.
Night Train says it's not root.
Thank you. It's router
Shut up. Router.
and potato.
Okay,
Crumpet.
guys. I think I'm going to call it. It's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
What are
I
you
think it's a
gonna
good
call
time.
All right.
What are you going to call it?
I'm going to call it a do.
Oh, okay.
A router.
Yeah, we're going to disconnect the router.
Router.
We're gonna
Router.
disconnect the router. Yeah, exactly.
Router.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, everybody.
Exactly
Hey,
right.
thanks for being here.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.
We'll
How
see
are
all
you?
of you again next time.
See ya.
Router.
Later.
Router.
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 See you,
Router.
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 See you, router.